What it do, comic book gurus? It's your boy Razor Comics, and yes, it's that wonderful time of the year. It's Sunday. That means it's football. It's comic book. It's Ceasefire Sunday. No drama. Positive. Did you watch a video earlier today? But today we're going to be hanging out, having a good time. What we do here, in case you're not familiar with the show, it's a really big show today. A really big show. In case you're not familiar with the show, test one, test two, civilus. What we do is it's football, it's comic books. We're running a little late because we have a lot of that going on today. But we talk about football, we comic books, we share comic books, we go over football scores, we hang out, we have a good time. It's positive. If you want to promote your channel, the link is in the chat. Please feel free to jump on, but make sure that we do keep it positive. If we start trolling, I'm going to get you out of here. We're going to remove you because we want to hang out. We want to have a good time. I got a lot of things planned for today. Basically just chilling and hanging out. Running a little late, guys, because there is some madness going on in NFL. Craziness going on with a bunch of games. Chiefs, Broncos, thank God the Chiefs came through. Derek called it. They blocked it. That means my parlay is saved. My parlay is saved. I had Chiefs on the money line. So far, so good. I got San Francisco 49ers on the money line. I got Vikings covering the 7. We're going to check in here in a bit. I got the New Jersey Jets covering that 4.5. Is that what I have? No, that can't be right. No, Vikings. The Vikings covering the 4.5. That's what I have. And then the afternoon game, I got the Tennessee Titans and the Chargers going under the 40 because the Titans defense right now is number 1 in the league. They're not giving up shit, guys. Basically, they're averaging about 269 yards a game. Kind of hard to score against 200, when you're only racking up 270 yards, it's kind of hard to put some points on the board. So I'm doing the under. So if you're looking for something on this afternoon game, if you can hurry up and get in on that under. That's Razor's parlay. I'm going to try to pull up for you here in a little minute. But let's go over some scores. I'll drop the link in the chat for you. But let's say hi to some people, and we're going to go over some quick scores because we got GT Comic, who always stops by first. Thank you, my guy. Las Crucius, 1971. What it do, comic book guru? Appreciate you guys always stopping by, showing much love. Woohoo. Let's get it. Football and comic books. Hello from New Mexico, from Las Crucias, 1971. That's his thing. Broncos about to beat the Chiefs. No, they're not, buddy. Negative Ghost Rider. I never bet on the Chiefs, Derek, because you know I'm a Raiders. So I never bet on the Chiefs, man. It's bad voodoo. But I went ahead and covered the money line because I knew they were going to win, but I didn't feel that they were going to cover the money line. So I was happy that outcome came out the way it did because, damn, that Broncos defense was just eating up Mahomes for breakfast. They were just, Mahomes went over here. The Broncos defense were over there. They were just all over him. He couldn't escape, man. That shit was dope. Some good games today, guys. Some really good games today. So let's run through some scores right quick. Pull up the ticker here. Show you what we got going on. Okay, so here's our scores, guys. Gonna refresh. Let's show you what's happening here. Plain Tech Sports is what we have. So let me see, make sure that this is updated. Looks like it is. We'll refresh again. Okay, yeah, 2 seconds left. Buffalo 30-20. That looks like that's about to be final. You got Minnesota at Jacksonville. Minnesota is up 12-7. Wow, I needed to cover 4.5, guys. No, I need to cover 7. The spread is 7 on that game. And they are only up by 5. It looks like that's going to blow my parlay right there unless they decide to kick a field goal with that doesn't look that's going to happen. So Minnesota 12, Jacksonville 7. You got Pittsburgh at Washington. Pittsburgh is up by a point. A lot of close games right now, man. I'm telling you. 2 minutes, 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter there. And in in Los Angeles, Tennessee at the Chargers. It's the first quarter. That game just started. We got some finals. Let's get to those. The final, New York Giants at Carolina, 17-20. Carolina pulls it off. It was the first time that the Giants were favored all season. They were favored by a touchdown and they blew it. They couldn't even cover. They couldn't even win. Carolina cashes in, man. New England at Chicago. New England, another upset here, 19-3. Put the lockdown down on the damn the Bears there, man. And then final, you have the Denver Broncos, KC again. This was probably the game that I was most interested in. It was really exciting to the very end. 14-16 blocked field goal. KC holds off, and wow. I want to say they made my parlay, but doesn't look like it's going to come through because Minnesota's not going to cover the 7. And then you have New York, the Jets, and Arizona. That game's coming up. And we have Philadelphia, Dallas. That game's coming up. And Detroit and Houston. So not too many afternoon games, but a lot of craziness happening in the morning, guys. A lot of craziness going down in the morning. See what's going on in the chat. We got Synthetic Panel stopping by. Thank you for saying hello. We appreciate you. Derek says, if I lived in Germany and had to watch the Giants in Carolina, I would stop watching the NFL. If that's the garbage that they brought to you? Right? Yeah, man. That's rough. And there's not too many afternoon games, so that's good. We got the sports covered. All right. Now, I wanted to show you guys, and pull this up here. And again, the link is in the chat. Anybody wants to jump on and show their comic books, we'd be more than happy to. I'm going to pull up what's happening for New Comic Book Day and show you guys, because I think this is a pretty interesting week for New Comic Book Day. Where's my water at? Let me pull this over here so I can follow along with the chat. So yeah, looks like we got some pretty cool covers, man. The first one that I'm going to show you guys that I'm very excited for, of course, is going to be Absolute Batman #2. I'm a DC guy. I'm totally on this train right here, man. If you guys been following me, you know I sold my modern collection. I sold it, all of it, basically 4 years of collecting comic books, of modern comic books, New Comic Book Day. And I stopped collecting New Comic Book Day. And this is what pretty much got me back into New Comic Book Day. Now, I'm not going all in. I'm not picking up everything. I did see some cool shit. And I want to show you guys the couple books that I'm going to be picking up, because I'm going to try to narrow down my pull list. I don't want to have a crazy pull list anymore, man. You know what I mean? And not only that, but I don't drive. I got to Waymo it. So these books are going to be coming in a week late at the earliest, because I'm ordering them online, doing the whole FOC, all that good shit. So right here we have Absolute Batman. This is #2, man. If you guys read #1, really good story. I did not pick up the A cover, so I can't wait to pick up this A cover here. But Alfred Pennyworth, looks like horrible. Batman was born out of violence, a horrible tragedy that shaped the trajectory of his future. But when a vigilante M16 agent starts tracking the lonely life of Bruce Wayne, he discovers the interconnectivity between a hero's shell life and the many layers of the Black Mask Gang. It's Batman versus Alfred Pennyworth. It's fucking dope. And it's a new take on it. Basically, Batman's buddies are the rogues. So I'm pretty interested to see how they're gonna, who's gonna be his rogues. Like how's that gonna play out? You know what I mean? So of course you got the A cover. These are the open order covers. And I want to pick up every single one of these. I'm telling you that right now. These are all dope right here. Final order cutoff. Look at this one right here. This is nice. That's a sick cover. Yeah, I like that one. The cape. That's a sick ass cape too, man. Wow. Every single one of these. This is the whole reason why I tried to. This is this one by Del Auto. This Del Auto cover is sick. This might be the dopest cover out of all of them right here. Look at that shit, man. That cape is bad. Look at those hooks coming out, like fish hooks. See that shit right there? And I like that he's a younger, Batman. He's in his early 20s. This is the one in 25. I don't know how I feel about this one. The Riley Rosmo cover. I'm not sure I feel about that. That's the one in 25 though. But I mean, I'll pick all these up just because I'm loving the series so much. Look at this one, man. This is Absolute Batman number 3. This is a 1 in 50. This is dope. Wow. This is the 1 in 50 for number 3. Look at that shit. That's amazing. This is Steven Subic. 1 in 50. Absolute Batman number 3. Holy shit. I got to get that. I wonder how much that one's going to cost. That's going to be a pretty penny. Wow. See, this is the whole reason why I try to stay away from New Comic Book Day. Now, I got some people that are hanging out behind the chat, so I want to bring them in here. First off, let me add to the stage because this is his first time showing up. No, second time. Maybe I'm mistaken. My bad. But we have second time, possibly. No, yeah. First, second time. My guy, Legion of Comics, and he's a DC buddy.
Big time.
Also, George, 757 from the Hustle Show. He made it as well. Thank you, much. You stopping by.
Just for a Sunday, baby.
Just waiting for it.
Wait, this isn't Light a Fire Sunday?
What's that? There it is.
I thought this was Start a Fire Sunday. I might be on the wrong day. I'll be back some other day.
I was hoping that well, I'm glad that you stopped by, Mark. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
But my guy 757, George, 757 Hustle Show, shout out. He has all these cool sounds, man. He's a sound guy. I don't want to say he's the sound guy.
Yeah.
He has the sounds, man. So you know what I mean? He's gonna add some excitement to the show.
I'm confident in calling him the sound guy.
Exactly. And we got the DC guy on here, Mark, Legion of Comics. So it's a good mix, man. Thanks for stopping by.
I do love me some DC.
Hey, how do you feel about these new covers, man, for the DC Absolute Batman? This number 3, did you see this 1 in 50 on the 3 that's coming out?
I just saw it as you were showing it. That's pretty wicked. I've already I haven't looked at them yet. I looked at all the number 2s. I read number 2 already as well, and it's phenomenal. Did
you read on the DC app?
No, it's not out yet. I read an advanced copy.
Oh, this guy with the advanced copy.
It completely elevates the first one in every way imaginable.
No shit. All I keep seeing is the picture for the new Batmobile. That thing
dude, wait till the introduction is amazing of it. The way they roll it out.
How many miles per gallon do you think that fucking thing gets?
All of them. might get a 1/10 of a mile a gallon at best.
Oh man, these are the for number 3.
I like some of those that really showcase his cape. His cape is such a different part of this Batman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is the Bagley number 3, cover B. And it seems like all the artwork that's coming out. Look at this one right here, the cover C for number 3, the Delato. Yeah, holy shit, man, that's my favorite one right there.
That was a good Delato book you showed on the box battle last night as well. That secret invasion.
Invasion, yeah. The one I got my ass kicked in. Thanks for showing up, though. Yeah, man. This is just sick.
Yo, like check out what's in his hand.
Is that a knife?
No, look at his head now. It's his right. It's his right point off of his cowl.
What the fuck? What is it like a?
Do you see how he only has one horn on his cowl?
He pulls it off his fucking cowl like the knife sticks in.
He can take them off and use them as weapons.
Is this from the new story with that new villain?
It's Absolute Batman. It's a whole new world, whole new story, all that.
Okay.
He pulls both of them off and goes to town stabbing a bunch of people in issue 1.
Yeah, man. This is number 3. So I jumped ahead, but I'm just so excited. It's like this is the whole reason why I got back into fucking New Comic Book Days, because of Absolute Batman, and then watching Mark's reviews. I'm like, holy shit, man.
Yeah, that's Daniel Warren Johnson. These are look at all the bodies, just bodies everywhere.
That is pretty sick, man.
Like the bodies hit the floor.
Yeah, look at this. This is nice. That's what cover B, and then this one right here is just the looks like Frank Miller. It's not a Frank Miller cover, is it? It kind of
No,
has
it's
that
like
Frank Miller feel.
that's like a Frank Quitely cover, if I'm not
Look at this.
mistaken.
This is sick, man. Absolute Batman number 2. Wow.
That's either Jay Lee or Frank Quitely, one of the two. It
Got
should
that
say it
Frank
on the
Miller feel.
barcode.
Yeah, where am I missing it at?
Can you see it on the white barcode on the bottom of the cover? It'll be sideways.
This is only a test.
Love it.
This is only a test. This is only
Stop
a
it.
test.
Look at this bad boy right here. This one is cover D, the 1 in 25, Jeffrey Allen Love. It's like a negative space. I mean, the skulls are cool.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
I don't know if that's worthy of a 1 in 25 necessarily, though. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna. What is it? $20 for 1 in 25? $25? 20?
Yeah, if you're lucky, you get it between 15, 20. Places are kind of I went to a little comic show today, and like Absolute Batman number 1 was a wall book for a lot of the displays, like at like $30 and stuff already. It's really holding for now.
This is sick that he pulls off the fucking axe off his chest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How much of a badass
axe.
you have to be to carry an axe on your chest, man? It's just crazy.
Chopping crime one swing at a time.
Mm-hmm.
This one right here. Look at this.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's Dan Panosian or something.
Oh, look at that face, man. Look at the knuckles.
Homaging the Dark
That's
Knight
just
Returns.
tough.
Yeah, that reminds me of that. The Frank Miller one.
The hair coming through. Look how tough that is. I mean, that's God. Look at that. Oh man, I'm gonna have to pick up every single one of these covers. It's crazy. Good. Thank God that I'm only getting a couple of titles. I'm not going all in on New Comic Book Day because I'll be back to $100 a week easily. And I hate asking people what they spend, but I know how much expensive it is for you. You guys don't have to tell me how much you spend because I know it's expensive. If I was spending $100 because of shit like this, I know people are spending a lot of money on New Comic Book Day.
Yeah, I've been around there the past few weeks because of that all-in special one shot, and then because of the 3 absolute titles.
Just dropping cash.
Yeah, they really put me over because I'm when you're excited and you're hyped, it isn't like you just got to have every cover. In that sense, you kind of do. You're okay with spending it, but they need to chill out. I'm trying to switch it back to just the A covers moving forward.
I'm one of those guys that has to have every cover. Amazing Spider-Man number 61. Is this the new run with the new writer? Is that who we have on this?
Is Zeb Wells already off of it?
Let's take a look. The world has changed. Dr. Doom is the Sorcerer Supreme, but he has no plan to spend his time like a predecessor. Each year, Doctor Strange will use every ounce of his power, experience to save the world from evil God and his scions. This year, Doom is delegating this task to Spider-Man.
I'll pop back in just a minute. The kids need me.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of shit. Who's writing him? I think this is the new writer is Joe Kelly. So there we go. You got Joe Kelly and Ed McGuinness is the cover art or the artist. Nico, whoever this guy is. So it is the new writer. Do you read Amazing Spider-Man at all? Were you Amazing Spider-Man fan, George? I think we all were, right?
Yes. Yeah. I definitely was. I was there for when Venom started. I'm part of that crowd when he first got the black costume.
Oh, that's when you jumped on.
Yeah, that's.
I love these little Disney covers right here, man. A lot of people hate on these, but these like homage covers, I'm digging these.
Look at Minnie Mouse. She's about to go crazy at this, like the Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, Derek. We had the Evu Mux. How do the fuck you say it? I don't know if I'm going to be using that very much, man. I wanted to help out, my buddy Cheap Comic Collector, do something with him and kind of stream it together. It didn't work out. So I probably won't be using it as much, to be honest with you. I'll probably play with it here and there, but didn't work out. They have the Mark Spears number 2. Hey, Lisa, creature cover already selling for 25 to 30. Grab it, sold out on the distribution site. Oh wow, man, those creature, those Mark Spears, those are big sellers right now. People are digging those.
A good time too. Just Halloween season also just passed. That's a good time to pick those up.
I know Lisa's a big fan. I see a lot of those on her Instagram. Shout out to Lisa Noble. Yeah, I'm not really big on the Amazing Spider-Man. I don't know if this new series by Ed McGuinness is going to be any good. I guess we'll find out. You got Action Comics, and here's Action Comics 1075, Ultimate X-Men number 9, into the Peach Momoko. And I have not read any of them except for 1, 2, and I think 3. Otherwise, I got to stack them. I get caught up on. I like Peach Momoko. I love her cover art. As far as her storytelling, I mean, if you're into the manga anime thing, will be down your alley. But other than that, it's not. This cool. This is a sick cover. This 125 Derek Chu.
Oh,
This
that's
is
cool.
nice. Look at that.
The
That's
Storm
fun.
and Polaris.
Yeah, I like that. Right. And then it's you got them split. No, that's cool. Digging that. Ultimate X-Men number 9, Viper and who's this? Maester, whatever. Maester design variant. So this must be a new character. All right. Oh, this is fun. Ultimate X-Men number 9.
Is it like that inside the book too? Is the same artwork?
This is no, the same. The artwork is going to be what's on the cover. It's by Peach Momoko on the A covers. This is Ryan Gonzalez variant. This is cool. These are fun.
Colorful.
Yeah, so the artwork's going to look like that. What's on the main cover? That Peach Momoko manga style. Yeah, I guess I got it. The first, I'm a big fan of her cover art, but the first 3 issues weren't all that great. So I know I got to stack of them. I'm gonna give it another shot. I mean, because they're just sitting around, and I picked them up for cheap. Everybody's telling me to start reading this, the Uncanny X-Men. I took a look at the interior cover art, and I wasn't too impressed. I mean, the writer is Gail Simone, artist is David Marquez. But the inside didn't look all that great. This is Uncanny X-Men number 5.
Was that
You
Gambit?
got Gambit on the cover? Yeah. What's up with the cats, though?
Too soon. Too soon.
He's like, not my cats, man. You guys ain't eating my cats. Stay away. Why? What's up? What's up with the cats? Is there a thing with the cats I don't know about? Is he a cat guy? I like the sword right here. This is sick, right?
Oh yeah.
But what?
Somebody. Who's he fighting? Somebody with a sword.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
He's protecting the cats.
He's protecting the cats.
Gotta watch out for the pussy.
Yeah.
This is X-Men. This is the 1 in 25 Yasmin Putri variant. So this is the 1 in 25. This is pretty sick.
Oh yeah, zombies.
Yeah, man. Look at that.
If she touches a zombie, does she like get infected and turn into like a zombie?
Well, I think there was that whole, what is it? That goddamn the blood. What is it? The blood war, the blood hunt. It was a blood hunt series that was out, like a little series that happened around Halloween time, where the Marvel universe was kind of infected, I guess, as vampires. That's
COVID.
another series I haven't read. This is the 1 in 50, the Luciano. How do you
Wolverine.
say it?
Luciano.
Yeah, this is sick. This is kind of that X-Men 97.
I love that show.
What's up, Lisa? I owe you, thank you, Razor. I didn't know how many snakes I had in my circle until the Razor Taco drama. Everyone that I know that was in Sticky's live chat and didn't defend me unfollowed it, unsubscribed. No worries, buddy. That's how it is. You find out, the ones that are close to you when during tough times. So I'm glad that to see you back on and hanging out with us. So I missed you the last couple of streams. So good to see you hanging out, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Shout out Lisa. Where's Garth? He needs to answer for Chicago only scoring 3. Is that where they're at right now? Let's take a look. That's funny, man. Where is Chicago? How many points did they score? Yeah, final. Chicago lost. Damn, 19-3. That's an ass whooping right there. Yeah, in the fourth quarter. Oh no, these are all first quarters. So that's pretty started. All right. We got some finals. 17-20. That was a crazy game because the Giants were favored for the first time and they just shit the bed. So that was a bad bet right there.
San Francisco got a one at the last minute for the
Yeah,
kick.
man. And then friggin' the
You can say it was explosive.
fucking Chiefs came through like they always do. So not a lot of cool covers. This is a cool cover. I like a good. Oh, check this out.
Yeah, Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler cover.
Nightcrawler looking like the guy you don't like. It's like Nightcrawler mashed up with the Thing.
Yeah, I'm digging that. That's like a thing. Yeah. Like I don't know, what would you call that? Not venomized, when they take venom or not, what, you know what I mean? So that's
Yeah.
definitely not venomized. So I would say that's a thingerized?
Night Thinger.
Night fingered?
Night Thinger.
That's a cool cover though. I like that, man. That's
Yeah,
sick.
that's pretty wicked. It reminds me of Blueberry cereal for some reason.
Little the little things. I like the little things.
Little things. Yeah, that is cool though. I like the artist. I like that retro style. I like that retro style where it's modern enough, but it still looks retro. Like superhero-ish, I guess.
This is the retail exclusive right here.
Rogue.
That's a nice Rogue cover for a retail exclusive. Tyler Kirkham. That's a cool Kirkham cover. Digging that. She looks sweet, man.
Does he always say sugar? Hey, sugar.
That's nice. So see, this is the kind of shit that makes me want to get back into New Comic Book Day, but then I'm scared, man. Like, I just sold all my collection to to kind of get away from this, and
Lights
now
on.
here I am. The Transformer number 14.
I can't keep
This is
up.
this is a big week, man. Oh shit! Should we look at those covers? Look at this. Got to, right? Wow! Look at that.
Yeah, Astro Train.
And you know what? I wish I knew the names. Like I used to play with the toys, George, but I don't know like a lot of the names of the characters. Like who's this character? Do you know?
I think that's Astro Train. He's a triple changer.
Really?
Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments if I'm right. I think that. Yeah, I think that's Astro.
Let us know.
Oh, this thing's still working. Hold on.
Yeah, good. I'm glad you stopped by, Lisa. Hang out, man. I'm heavily medicated too. This is my third bowl, so me and you both. Darth Lopez, 9 Buffalo Bills. Yep. 8-2. Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, good correction. That's right. 8-2. They're still whipping ass. I love the Transformer series. I read like the first 6 of them. It's good, man. It's gonna heart tugging. Pulls at the heartstrings a little bit. These covers are pretty sick. This is the cover B.
The modern Transformers I love.
Or
Back in the
Corona.
day when Transformers were like first came out, that Marvel first run, I'm sorry, I couldn't stand the artwork. I couldn't collect the comic books because I didn't like the artwork. Now I see these modern, in the last 20 years, it looks amazing. But with that first issue,
I never collected Transformers, man. Like I never got into Transform. Like I played with the toys. I watched the cartoons, and I never even. I've never seen that the Transformer movie. The big death of Optimus Prime thing or
what?
whatever.
Oh,
I've never seen that. Like everybody tells me, "Oh, you never seen?" Yeah, is that a trip? People tell me they cried and like
no,
changed their
bro.
whole, childhood. I was like, shit, man.
There
We
is
didn't have enough money to go.
well, we should do. There is a copy on do a showing. There's a copy on YouTube. There's a copy on YouTube, and we should just do a live viewing. Check it out, maybe. It's good. He cried. Optimus Prime died. It didn't. I would say that first half of that movie is good, and then the rest of the half is like, oh, okay. But
Oh, look at this. Big time collectibles. Look at this. This is the Ivan Tal version variant. Wow, this is dope, man. Who's this character? What's his name again?
Megatron.
Oh, that's Megatron. Look at this. Is sick, bro.
Oh, hell, Megatron. Yeah, he's
I
the big
like from the point of view, the angle, the artwork is that's like looking up at him. Because he's fucking like what 6 stories tall. Where the fuck he
That's
is?
homage. I guarantee that's an homage to the cartoon where he kills off 2 of the main characters in the movie.
Really?
Yep.
How can you tell?
Spoilers. Because you trust me. Why? Excuse me. Anybody that's a Transformers fan would know this is the same pose in the cartoon. He kills 2. I'm just gonna say since you don't know, it's a character called Ironhide, and he looks at him and he goes such hero nonsense and kills him. And the main characters die in the cartoon, not just Optimus. So that was pretty. Yeah, that's an homage to. Granted, he wasn't in he wasn't in Comic Journey's neighborhood in Astoria with the graffiti in the background. He was in somewhere else.
Yeah. You know what? That was some nice graffiti too in the bag. You know what I mean? You got bang.
Hey, yo, Megatron, what are you doing?
It looks like bang bang. I noticed that. You got the Rebel G's, and then I think that's BTC because that's the big time collectibles. That's the name of the exclusive. This is the 14. This is another big time collectibles. Kale, how do you say it? And with NGU, Kale, U. I don't know. it's a connecting. This is a connecting cover. Wow, I wonder what it connects to. But that's sick. All right, Transformers.
Starscream.
And then all these covers, man. They're like a minimum of $5 a piece.
Can you zoom into the bottom of that Starscream cover? The Transformers cover right there, the top one. Yeah, can you zoom into the? Not that one, the other one that had the red guy, the Starscream, the one that had the red and white guy on the cover. Yeah, that one.
That's the one?
The bottom of it. Okay, that's the Cobra tank from I forgot. This is the new Energon universe, I think it's called, where G.I. Joe is part of the same universe. They're canon.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. That's a good catch.
I gotta get back into this. Yeah, look, that's the Cobra tank. I think that's his tank.
Yeah, that's the toy, right? The little fucking Cobra tank, man. Oh, that shit. That looks like he's fucking riding that shit. That's dope.
Yeah, I gotta get back into that. That looks pretty good. I think it's IDW. I think who does this?
Yeah, IDW.
Oh, Image.
Yep, you're
Image.
right. My bad.
There you go.
Oh wow, that's a sick, and that's the A cover.
That looks badass.
Oh, no, that's the D cover. Jorge Corona. Let me see what the A cover was. This was the A
Good work,
cover.
George.
This okay. The A cover is pretty sick.
Yeah, it looks badass. That's
What'd you
Astro
say that
Train.
was again?
Astro Train.
Astro Train.
He's a triple changer. He changes to the robot,
gotta be.
the train, and a space shuttle.
And it's probably the first time they introduced him. I would imagine in this one. That's
In
that's
this
dope.
in this universe. Yeah. Yeah, that looks pretty good.
So far I'm already picking up like what Transformers for sure. I'm picking up Batman, and I'm picking up at least. I'm probably gonna do at least 3 Batman covers because I gotta get the A cover and then like 2 variant covers, right? So that's 3 covers right there. Then these are what $5 a piece at minimum, right? Depending on what covers I pick up. So we're looking at just to start doing the math. I'm gonna get 3 $5 covers. Probably gonna pick up at least 1, maybe 2. Let's say 2 Transformer covers. So we're already at 5 covers already for this new comic book day. So we're at a minimum of $25. You see what I'm saying? How fast it adds up? And I want to support the hobby, man. I really do. Like I really want to be a
That
guy
leaves
that
you.
gets into new comic book day. But bro, I haven't even made it. We're on the second fucking line of comic books, bro. And I'm already at $25.
Hey,
You
I'm doing
got
the
through
math.
the second half of the second line.
I'm doing the math right now, and that leaves you just enough money left over to buy a rotisserie chicken for Thanksgiving.
Chat.
And the
I
one,
mean, I hate asking, saying, "Hey guys, how much do you make?" What up, Steven Spock? Thanks for dropping by. Optimus. Yeah, man. New comic book day is, and that's where I get a lot of the people that say, "Hey, why would you spend, $50 on new comic book day or whatever when you could go out and buy like a good key to put in your collection instead of buying all these new."
key to my new house.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, and Void Rivals. Good. Nice. Yeah, that's why I like having George on here. He caught that, man. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was the Cobra fucking vehicle at first. Then when you look at it, it's a fucking Cobra fucking vehicle, bro. That's dope. I know.
It's-
That's what it is, right, Darth? Is we get addicted to him. And what it kind of reminds me of, and I had him on last week. The guy, I think, Loke Nguyen. I think that's his name. But he does the art. He was on Brian McKay's show last night, the Beyond Wednesdays, and he does the artwork for like the trading cards. And that's what it kind of reminds me of. It's just the cover art. It's almost like they're just like big trading cards. Like you have to have not so much the story, but you want to have like that cool. The story is really good, but if it was all about the story, you would just only have you would just get the A cover. You know what I mean? But you have to have all those cool different covers, man. It's like collecting cards. It's how I look at it. It's just you're like shit. I gotta have it.
Can I show you something? I was
What are
looking.
you trying to show me? You want to go off camera? Can we go behind stage?
I love it. You guys are so.
Well, I sold to Facebook Marketplace is where I sold it, and I got it like 2 or 3 guys that I've sold to on Facebook Marketplace, and this main guy, he always is like always hit me up first before you sell anything.
I was looking for something, and then I found some of my older comics, and they weren't supposed to be where I found them. So, and I was like, oh, some of these are pretty cool. Since you were showing me some of the Marvel stuff right there. So I don't know if you've ever seen these. I want to show these guys for Halloween. Let me get this guy in there.
Oh, nice. I can't see what number is that. Vision and the Scarlet Witch.
That's number 1.
Oh, that's number 1.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Lovers and Zombies, and just to show you the back, it looks pretty cool with the retro. Look at that.
Oh man, look at that. Looks like the old school, almost like
Velcro, baby. That's the way it used to be.
Yeah.
Look at them strapped. No shoelaces. We have Velcro straps.
Yeah, and only 2 Velcro straps too. You only needed 2.
I only needed 2, but I found that one.
That's nice.
And then since then this one has Quicksilver and basically everybody from the Netflix show. Luke Cage.
Yeah, nice.
Carman, Quicksilver, and stuff like that. So anyway, well, I found
That's
those.
a cool little run too. That's a cool little read. That little series. I think that's the one where she says that she's Magneto's daughter.
Yeah.
Number 3 or 4.
She hits a vision for child payments, I think too.
Yep.
Have you seen excuse me, have you seen Deadpool Wolverine?
No, man. I'm waiting for it to come on Disney Plus like every other for cheap ass motherfucker.
Okay, so I don't know if you've seen the clip. They do a homage to a bunch of comic book covers throughout history. They do like a quick little montage of it. Anyway, this was one of them. For those who saw it, I was going through my stuff and I'm like, holy crap, I actually do have the issue.
Nice.
Yeah, I actually do have the issue. And this is like legit off the rack from me back in the day. You see it? I
on it and everything. Look at that, bro. That's a collector right there.
Yeah, I read my stuff in some old Dungeons and Dragons before it became cool. Dungeons and Dragons when it wasn't cool.
You're into D&D before it was D&D.
I actually bought the Marvel version. Let me show you two more, and that's it. Since the Penguin is, I've been watching the Penguin show.
Yeah.
On the show that's been going on, I've been loving it. I don't know who watches it, but I've been digging that show. But I found this actually Penguin comic book I had.
Oh yeah, that's the Triumph, the thick book. Yeah.
So it's really a little got some old school artwork and stuff like that. But
yeah, I've been
then I found the same. Now back to DC. I know the other guy was a DC guy. The old Superman is dead. Black comic books that came out that everybody got, but this is what I found. I totally forgot that I had. Look at the size of this baby. Look at this big Hulk comic book. Look at this. This is a regular size comic book. Marvel had these big ones. I don't know if DC made them that big back in the day, but look how big the
I love the magazine style comic books.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite, man. That's sick. Those are fun to read too.
Yeah,
you can sit down on your couch, flip through it.
Oh my god, I can't wait to go to the bathroom because before cell phones, this is how I used to. You asked me about Spider-Man. Spider-Man got me through some tough times. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, nice.
Like you fall asleep and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, man, it was cool. It was just cool, just going through finding some of that stuff. But
nice. Now the reason why I have this over here, let me show you. Let me make myself big here. My turn to show off. People are wondering, what the hell are you doing with this new universe, DP7?
DP7. That's the Marvel universe.
Yeah. Well, I did the unboxing last night with my buddy Cheap Comic Collector where we were doing a dual unboxing. And I had a shitty box. I got my ass kicked. I'll be honest with you. I bought a box basically just because of the Spider-Man India #1. That's the only reason why I bought it. But this was in there. And the reason why I'm showing this off, this DP7 #1 right here, this beauty of a cover, is because it homages my favorite cover, which is Love and Rockets #1. So I love it, man. Gonna put these right next to each other, side by side. Love the homage.
Perfect. When did Love and Rockets come out?
83. This is 88.
I know DP7 was like mid 80s, like 86, 87. Yeah.
Yeah, love that, man.
That's cool.
You can even look at they use the peak, the peak in the trade dress, just like the Love and Rockets does. It's a nice homage. He did a great job. I love it. Perfect. This is the reason why I bought the box. That shitty box that I lost was because of this. The Spider-Man India #1, first appearance of Spider-Man India. Had to have it. Pretty sick too. It only has one little blemish on it. Right here, you can see.
Can't even see it.
Yeah. Other than that, it's pretty solid, man.
When I open up a comic book, I don't even look at the cover anymore. I'm just in that world.
And then this one was in the box too. I paid $45 for a flat rate box.
Yeah, the first one, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was what's in the actual box, and I think Mark was talking about the a couple of the Secret Invasion right here. The other great.
I was a huge fan of that run. Nice, yeah, I was a big fan. That was a huge crossover. The Secret Invasion, good stuff right there.
Yeah, man. Those are all from the flat rate boxes I picked up on Whatnot. I mean, a lot of it was stuff with that DP7 bullshit. But when I seen that number one, I was like, hell yeah. And then to show you guys what I'm reading. Here's what I'm reading.
I got that. I have that. I got that.
Avengers,
Nice.
Brian Michael Bendis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the artwork inside here is amazing, man. It's just absolutely amazing artwork. So I'm like really get into it. Like I haven't read. I remember reading a couple of the issues, but I'm going to go ahead and read all that. And this here is Justice League, Jeff Johns, Jim League, and it has a couple of volumes. There's 3 volumes: Throne of Atlantis, The Villain's Journey and Origin.
Nice.
So
the Throne.
there's
That's
that.
a new 52, right? I think that's part of the new 52.
Yeah, this is the Jeff Johns, Jim League, Justice League.
Nice.
So I can't wait to get into that, man. This is going to be fun. Check this out. And
Do
then,
you when you read like Batman or anything, do you read it in a certain voice with the music playing in your head, or like I do a whole sound? I do a whole sound like like I'm Batman, and then I do the whole like da 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 da. While I'm turning the page and stuff.
These are cool because I got a little mild OCD, so it's hard for me just to sit there and not read. Like I'll sit here and I'll read this like literally until I'm done for the next couple hours. So I'm excited to get into these kind of trade paperback series, and these are cool to have, man. Just display. They're like really easy just to put up on your shelf and show off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And really easy to read too. And then check this out. This was at Target a while back. I only got it for like $10. This was the Blue Beetle run when they did the graduation day.
Nice.
Yeah, this was the Josh Trujillo, Adrian Gutierrez, and it comes with the poster, man.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna fold that poster. Nice.
I'm like, yeah, I should rip that out, put that on the wall. You know what I mean? That'll be the new setup.
That was cool. That's good stuff. I've been wanting to rewatch the movie. I saw it once. I liked it. I want to rewatch it again.
Yeah, it got a lot of shit, but it did pretty. I mean, it did decently at the box office. It didn't like it bombed. You know what I mean? George Lopez was funny.
I love that guy.
Batman and Robin number 15 looks pretty good. Green Lantern. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna skip over Venom because I'm not gonna pick up Venom. I'm not gonna pick up Green Lantern. Not doing the Batman and Robin. I'm not gonna go down the Deadpool hole.
I can never get into that.
Over only Spider-Man I'm reading now is the Ultimate Spider-Man. I'm not doing any of that. Hey, still only 35 cents. What to do, my guy?
That's a great name.
Remy Q, what's up with the chat? Still only 35. Don't bend those DP7s. The new universe holds a special place for me.
I was there too, man. I supported that universe when it first came out, and I dropped it just
Paranormal or something. What's it called? What's the DP stand for? Dark Paranorma, or what the fuck is it? It's Dark Paranormal. I think it is, right? Some shit like that. Dark Paranormal 7. I don't know.
Yeah, what were the other ones? Starblazer. I think it was called Starblazer. There was a bunch of them that came out.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna go down the Spider-Man rabbit hole. I'm only doing Ultimate Spider-Man. That's it. So I'm gonna skip over that.
Fuck the other guy.
I'm at $25 right now. So let's go back. Remember, I'm doing at least 3 Batman covers, right? So if we go back, this is how far we got. I'm gonna do 3 Batman covers. So we're gonna do the A cover. Got to have that. Okay. Out of what I have here, I'm definitely going to do. Where was it? Man, I want that fucking. Oh, that was number 3. Okay. So I want this cover right here. This is the cover D, I think. Cover G. This is the cover G. So I want this one. Okay. So that's 2 right there, right? $5, $10, right? There you go. That one I'm not sure, but I want this one. So we're at $5, $10, $15 right there. Okay. So that's where we're at just on Batman. So that way you guys kind of get a feel of what's New Comic Book Day all about. So that's 15. And I said I'm going to do the Ultimate X-Men. So I'm actually going to pick up Ultimate X-Men because I want to pick up the current run, keep reading that. So we can add at least one cover there. We'll do the 8 cover. So that's $20 right there on the first line. Transformers, we already said that I'm going to pick up 2 of those. That's going to be the 8 cover, right? So that's $25. And then I'm going to probably pick up one of these other 2 or other 3 rather. Not sure which one. But now we're going to be at what? $25, $30? Is that where we're at? 3 Batman, 2 Transformers, and then again 1 Ultimate X-Men, right? So we're at $30. That's barely at the first 2.5 lines. I'm at $30 already. I'm not doing the Venom. I'm not doing Green Lantern. I'm going to stay away for the time being of Batman and Robin, not going down that Deadpool hole. Okay, so $30 already on 2 lines. That's what New Comic Book Day is, guys. We haven't even got through half of the list yet. And I'm already at $30. You see what I'm saying? When I was spending $100, I was already like, shit. But now I'm already at 30, and you guys already can tell that I'm already like, oh man, here it is. This is the whole reason why I wanted to stay away. All right.
Next month, Intervention Sunday.
We're at 30. So we're not doing Spectacular Spider-Man. I'm not doing Nyx. I'm not doing G.I. Oh, shit. G.I. Joe, though. G.I. Joe, though.
That
G.I.
should be
Joe.
That's a relief off the pool list for me because we've had the 2, like the past year, we've had like Destro and Scarlet running, and before that, we had Duke and Cobra Commander running. So there was 2 separate Energon G.I. Joe titles. Now there's only going to be G.I. Joe. Those are done.
Yeah, man, that's right, bro. This is G.I. Joe 1, the starting point, the jumping on. There's no way that I have to get G.I. Look at this cover, man. You got all the Yo Joes, bro. The Yo Joes, bro. Man, let's run through these ones. So this is cover A. So we're at 35. Gotta get cover A. Oh, wow. Who's this right here? What's your name?
Baroness.
Oh, Baroness.
Baroness. Oh, wow. That's the Virgin. That's the Ivan Tao foil. That's a foil. That's going to be a foil Virgin. Holy shit, bro.
I'm no professional, but that does not look like a Virgin.
Look at this. That is sweet. Oh, wow. That is sweet with the color in it. This is the Ivan Tao. It doesn't say it's the foil. This is the 616 exclusive. Man, that is gorgeous. Here we go now with the covers. G.I. Joe #1, another 616. This is the Nathan Zerdy. Wow. Holy shit, guys. Man, I'm definitely missing you Comic Book Day. G.I. Joe, look at this. You got the Cobra cover. Nice. Destro. Oh, there it is. George.
Yep.
For the Transformer cover. So this was on the Transformer cover, the same vehicle, and the Transformer cover is on the fucking G.I. Joe cover, bro. It's the crazy crossover. Look at that, man. There's the vehicle, and they show that. Man, I'm so behind. I got to get caught up. But that's a sick cover. Right there. Look at that. Oh, wow. These are so dope, man. This is a big clutch. Wanted Comics. Big League. Joe Benitez. There's going to be so many covers. This is the Virgin. This is the Tyler Kirkham. Gotham City Limits, #1, CBNS. Look at this Tyler Kirkham. That's dope, man. Cobra Commander.
He had his own comic book also, right? right before this. I think.
Yeah.
He
Yeah, it
owned
feels
his
like
own
4 or
line.
5 issues. Clayton Crane. Look at this. This is the web store virgin variant.
Yeah, he always crushes it.
Wow, man. Dan Panosian.
That's the same guy who did that Absolute Batman cover. That's amazing.
Beautiful. That's a gorgeous cover.
Mm-hmm.
This is cover B by Jerome Upenya. Upenya. Got Upenya, all right. Cover C, Brent Booth. I'm not sure how I feel about the cover B and C. Cover D. This is the Finch variant. That one's okay. So far, I like the cover A.
That's Bermejo right there. Look
Yeah,
at
that's
that.
the lead from Romeo right there. That's sick, man.
They're really investing into
No.
this. Like these names are all like A tier artists.
What are you doing, man? Are you eating the mic? You all right? You hungry? You getting thirsty looking at these covers? You got cover F. Man, that's the Frizen. Holy
Jennifer
shit.
Song.
That is dope, man. Virgin Frisian? Virgin
Go back,
Frisian?
go back down on it. Oh, never mind.
Which
Look
one?
how
This
tall
one?
them, look how tall them hips are.
That line in that long how that hair is right there. That's
Mm-hmm.
that Frisian line work right there. Cover D, David Nakayama. Oh man, that's that DNA. Man, there's so many of them. This is 17 out of 48. We could be here all fucking day. 48 covers, guys. Look at that.
That's going to be
Which-
counting like retailer exclusives at this point too.
Yeah, look at this.
Yeah, hit that Cobra Commander right there. Go up to one more. Hit that.
That one right here. That's sick,
Yeah.
right? Check this shit out. This is the foil too. This is the the Shop Fan
Simmons.
Expo Martin Simmons foil version. Wow. That's fucking dope, bro. Look at that, man. Holy shit, that's a sick foil. See, this is what happens. Then you get online, you start buying shit, and you turn into Legion, and you have a big pile of fucking packages because you want every single one of these.
It's a real problem.
There's 48 covers, man.
That's still not touching like
There's a Jenny
Thundercat
Frisian
or
right
Last
there.
Ronin.
Look at that. That is just amazing amount of covers.
I want them all.
So I'm definitely getting at least. I mean, you got to get at least 2 or 3. Yeah, that's 2 or 3. So 15, 20. This is how I do my. We're gonna do 2 of those. That's gonna put me at 30. The GI Joes, forgot about that. Can't forget about them. So I'm gonna do at least 2 covers, maybe 3. We'll say 3 to be safe. 5, 10, 15. Right, 30 plus 15. Carry the 1 divided by pi. It's 45. So I'm
Carry
at
the Batman symbol.
45. 45, and then we're oh man, that Batman Dark Age Mark. What about this new Gotham by Gaslight? Is this anything like the original Gotham by Gaslight?
Yeah, it's a follow up to it, not a direct follow up, but in the same exact world, following the same Batman, and it's just rolling in all the other characters, not just like Superman. It's called the Kryptonian Age because Bruce. The whole story premise is like Bruce's foundation is like looking at investing in like lost civilization artifacts and stuff, and in their hunt, as well as the villains hunting, they discover a lot of things. Enter the introduction of Wonder Woman, Alan Scott, Victor Stone. You get all the characters kind of rolled into the universe now, but it's done really, really well. You don't have to read the first one to read it. It's just really fucking good.
I'm so far behind that I'm
Look at
not
that
going to
Latina
jump
cover.
on the Space Ghost.
Oh, I pull Space Ghost. It's been fire.
Yeah, man, I'm so far behind. Like the only way I'll be able to jump on Space Ghost if I'm able to pick up like a lot of these, like on Whatnot or
Yeah, you can
TV
always grab a
Live.
trade too if you're just trying to read it or something, you know.
Yeah, but these covers are so dope, man. Look at this Jay Lee variant right here.
Yeah. So they've had
And
the
the
same
interior
artist
art,
doing they've had the same artist doing the covers on each one, like Francesca Mattina, Bjorn Barons, Jay Lee, I think Frank Cho, and then they do like virgins and foil versions of all of them. I've gotten the
Dynamite,
Mattinas
man.
for it.
Dynamite's doing a lot with their titles. Look at this. Space
Yeah.
Ghost. This fucking
Space
Why
Ghost,
don't we have a Space Ghost
Terminator.
TV show?
bro, that's dope.
They got the Hanna-Barbera license, so the Herculoids is coming soon.
Nice. It's a whole universe they can mess with.
Yeah, with that Hanna-Barbera license, you could do a lot. This is the Francisco Mattina metal version. This is going to be tight, man. The Mattina metal version. Look at this.
What's that called? His ship's called the Phantom Cruiser. I think it's called the Phantom Cruiser. I think his ship.
Fuck if I know. That one right there? The ship?
Yeah, his ship.
Anthony Marquez version variant. This is sick. Yeah. See, I can't get on the Space Ghost. I'm too far behind. But these are the and there's that two oh shit, I lie. How many covers were there? Order, there's 6 of those. There's not too
Phantom
many. Looks like there's 9 incentives and then 6 open order. Werewolf by Night. Man, such good stuff right here. I love Werewolf by Night. It's oh man, this cover's gorgeous.
That's cool.
Werewolf 4. Is this a red band? What's with the red band? Is this gonna come polybagged? Red band variant edition. I wonder if this is gonna be in a poly bag. This is the 1 in 10. Sergio Fernandez. That looks dope. Yeah, this is a red band. Sick. Only 3 of them. Only get 3 covers.
Only 3. The other one had like what 642 covers.
48. Evil says it comes polybagged. We got another one we're gonna bring to the stage. Oh no, it's still Legion. My bad. Radiant Black. I have no idea what Radiant Black is about, guys. I'll be honest with you. I skipped over it because I have no idea.
It's a Power Ranger knockoff written by Higgins, who started writing Power Rangers for Boom Studios and got fired.
Okay, that explains it. Black Lightning. Gonna skip. Be honest with you, I'm not going down the Deadpool.
Evil
rabbit
Comics
hole, not going down-
says it comes polybagged. Razor, to your question.
Yeah, so that's the red band.
You said yep.
Terminator 2. Now this is what I'm definitely gonna because I'm not far behind, so I can still pick up Terminator 1. So I am gonna pick up Terminator 2. Anything from my childhood, any nostalgic. And I think there's a Fraggle Rock comic book that I saw last night on Brian's show, Beyond Wednesdays. So I think
Down
that's
to
even
Fraggle
coming
Rock.
out. I'm gonna pick up every single fucking Fraggle Rock cover I can get. But Terminator 2, man, anything from my childhood. Look at this shit. I'm picking this up for sure.
That, when Terminator 1 dropped by, I spent $80+ on issue 1.
No shit. This is cover B.
Because it's Dynamite. So they do all the virgins and all the foils and all the virgin foils and stuff like that. So I ended up with every cover, but just a different variation of some of them.
C cover.
that's
That's
wicked.
dope. All the
That's
bullets coming at him.
wicked.
That's wicked, bro. Check that
Look
out.
at
And then
Look
I
at the
think
time the artist put into that to draw each bullet.
right. And it takes place during the original, like during the 90s, right? During the original.
No, so it looks like it's
Terminator.
going to be. It looks like it's going to be an anthology story. So issue 1, you kind of it's before the bombs fell, before 97, before Judgment Day, and you kind of just do a one-off story of this couple that was on the run from a Terminator and had no idea it was even a Terminator. Just knew something was killed their family and was coming for them, and they were just ran and they were safe for years. So it finally caught up with them when they were a little bit older, and it was just a story of them trying to survive kind of thing. Don't want to spoil much more.
I Googled you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy. They have so many. Like this is the 1 in 15.
Like, see, that one
Foil
looks like he's
version.
in Vietnam.
Yeah. That's sick, man. The 1 in 15 foil version.
Love you long time.
Holy shit.
Looky.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. Who is
Stick
that?
around. 1 in 30 David Cousins cardstock. This is sick.
Yeah, I
Look
like
at
that.
man. That one's dope though. This is
Yeah.
this is gonna be the one right here. The 1 in 30. I gotta get this right here. Gotta have the 1 in 30. So that's like $30. Add that to the comic book pile. Damn, man. All right. So realistically, we're gonna get the A cover. And then probably
Yo, hit that one on the bottom right in that first set, the one with the border on it in the blue.
That's the
Yeah,
one with
that's an homage to Alex Ross's first cover ever. So Alex Ross's first cover in comic books was Terminator Burning Earth, which is that cover. So they're reusing it for this series. He did a cover for issue 1 as well. So that's going to be a must pick up for me just for the collection purpose. So that's awesome that they got him doing this because this is where he started.
Good question. Yeah,
Gotcha.
because he wasn't a Marvel guy. So he started like in Third Company.
Yeah, his first cover art ever was that right there. That
Nice.
exact cover just on a book called Terminator Burning Earth for Dark Horse.
yeah, so I am going to pick that one up. That's gonna be the
Then when
cover
he
that
went
I
to
pick up. Cover
this is
A
his-
and then this one.
This is his first cover ever from DC. He did the Spectre issue 22.
Nice.
Nice.
Ross.
Your comics, give them to me.
Yeah, did you dig it, Mark? I enjoyed Terminator 1. And there's a backup story that it just teases you with just a short backup story that's supposed to continue on through each of them. So the main story for Terminator is supposed to be one-offs. You can pick up any issue, read the story that's in there kind of thing, and the backup story is going to continue and build and ongoing, is from what I understand. I haven't looked too terribly deep into it, but
Hang on. I lost my
yeah, Derek, there's a lot of amazing Terminator covers when you get into the 90s. Amazing.
Oh, that's 90s was definitely Terminator, Aliens, Predator, Star Wars.
Dark Horse was killing it, and I love licensed properties. Like how Razor said, anything from his childhood, I pick up and read all that stuff for the most part. I'm reading like Avatar comics, Doom comics.
Nice.
Just one of those things. Like when I'm excited about something or when something just gets me hyped, I want to just make it last as long as I can. Just spread out the hype as long as possible.
I remember back in the day when I used to get a new issue, like I would turn each page, read everything, every ad, just to prolong the story. I'm like, oh my God, this is so good. So I'll be like reading like the checklist. Marvel have the Marvel checklist, and I would read, even though, and that was a good way too with the TV guide. Like that way I would know what was going on this week in Daredevil. He gets dumped again. But
poor guy.
Yeah.
That is a good way to do it.
I can't add this to the stage. One sec. What the fuck's going on here?
So welcome. Doorbell. I hear a doorbell.
There we go. All right.
There we go. When are all of these coming out next week?
This is for this Wednesday.
Gotcha.
The 13th.
So it's a good week.
Man, this is going to be a big week for me to get back into New Comic Book Day. Then you got this Master of the Universe. Check this out. Master of the Universe, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles of Grayskull.
Yeah,
when I seen
this is issue number 2. Yeah, so there's the toy franchise are doing a crossover right now, and they got a comic book attached to it too.
That Freddie Williams art. Oh yeah, they did the mashup toys, right?
Yeah. So this is the ongoing comic book, which is
Okay.
pretty cool. I think this comic book, I don't know if you guys remember, the He-Man toys comes with a mini comic book.
Yeah.
So the toys started off the story in the mini comic book, and now the actual official comic book continues the story.
You just have to be careful not to get the international version of those toys, because then the mini comic book doesn't come with words in it, just pictures.
Oh, silent.
Luis Mendoza, what's going on, my guy? Derek says Matt Murdock gets canned more than tuna.
Yep.
Yeah, that guy toys linked to that comic. Yeah, this I'm gonna pick this up just because I like picking up fun shit like this. And this is, He-Man and Ninja Turtles, bro. I mean, that's two of the toys, 2 out of the top probably 5 toys that I played with in my childhood. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, He-Man, Transformers, G.I. Joe. Fill in the blank for number 5. So those were my my toys that I played with when I was a kid.
My sister's underwear.
My sisters.
Wow. Now we judging on Seaside Fun.
Yeah, sorry, this is a safe space.
Yeah, this is the same space.
Exactly. No, you're good, man.
I ain't judging, but I just want them when you're done.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
This
that's
is
cool.
the,
Look, they're fighting in Manhattan. Yo, that's the 7 train. Comic Journey, vouch for me. That's the 7 train. That's the train I used to take when I lived in Queens, New York.
Check
So
it out,
7
man. It's a detail on that.
Yeah,
Dude, what was his name again? Fucking
Orko.
Orko. That's right. Fucking Orko.
Wildor in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made him
Wildor.
look like a fucking dumbass in the movie.
Well, I love that movie.
It's so good. Man.
We got to get to Skeletor. The cosmic key the whole time.
The cosmic key.
He's like,
do.
Yeah. Oh man. I got a chance to ask Dolph Lundgren a question about that movie, and he was like, "Yeah, I recently saw that movie." Now, I thought he was gonna kick me in the face, but he was like, "I enjoyed it."
Yeah, I mean, he's forever attached to it, man. You know what I mean? He's He-Man, bro.
He's my He-Man.
For a whole generation. Exactly. I'm skipping over the Ewoks. I know it's supposed to be fun, and I know it's only number 2, but at this point, and I'm going to skip over Conquest 2099. I don't get time for that right now.
I'm skipping over the Ewoks at every responsible person with money.
Exactly. Here, we got to start making some cuts, right, guys?
Yeah, you got to draw the line somewhere.
Exactly.
No one's going to hold that one against you.
Yeah, it's already started building up. This looks pretty cool. Mark, you know anything about this multiverse collision detective number 5? Is that something I should be on?
Is a free online fighting game with all the Warner Brother characters. So they just did a comic book just for funsies that ties in. So you get to see any and all Warner Brother properties you can think of sharing page time together.
It looks fun. I mean, for as far as cover buying purposes, this would be, cool cover
This looks
buying.
like a good one to try to get kids into comics too.
Zoinks.
Yeah, man. I mean, you can't go wrong with a little Scooby Doo.
No. And there's some newer cartoon stuff in there that's like well after my time, like Steven Universe or something like that. And
that's a fun cover right there.
There's the Steven Universe character right there.
Yeah. That's fun. Skipping it.
You same here. Yo, Derek, you have to pay a monthly subscription to that website to remove those ads. They do it on purpose.
Yeah, fuck that.
Oh, I pay it.
Do you? It's worth it, huh?
Yeah. Well, for me,
so we're skipping over Ewoks.
I do a
Not
weekly show
Ewoks.
on Tuesdays, and I use this website for my weekly show on Tuesdays, and that's a big stream that I do, so it was worth it for that.
Yeah. Now you're probably looking at me like, fuck, I should have paid it. Like he just clicks down the ads.
No, I was on it for a long. They just pop right back up. It just drives me crazy. It was like $1.99 a month. So I'm like, that's worth it.
Someone get Razor ad block. Yeah, man. Well, so sum me up. They get to 500. We could do some fucking super chat.
I'm about to say super chat to get the ads removed.
Iron Giant Matrix, anything WB.
Yeah, Iron Giant's the goat.
Power Rangers Prime. Nope, not doing it. Not doing the Time Waits #2 by Distillery. I know people were hyping me up about that, but I'm not getting into the Distillery, so
Yeah, I'm
I'm
skipping
not doing it.
Distillery.
The Uncover #1. Those are just the covers, right? The cover
Yeah.
art, basically.
Yeah, they did one for Wonder Woman here recently, or announced one for her as well. So they're just one off, just get some cool art. But
Domain
it's
5.
easier to see covers when they're on the cover of the book. You put them on the inside, then you put them in a bag and board, and you put them in a box, and you can't see them no more. So it's kind of hard pass for me.
Yep. Again, passing on the Life #3 to Distillery. Not getting into any of that. Big Bird #2. Arkbound #1. No go. Absolute Batman Noir Edition #1. That's pretty dope.
No,
Something
that
crawled out #3.
Godzilla Here There Be Dragons is actually surprisingly a phenomenal series. This is the second volume. I think it's like Frank
It's
Thierry
like-
writes it, but
Frank
Inaki
Thierry.
Miranda does the art. I'm a huge fan of the Miranda brothers. But this is something that's so good, it doesn't matter if you like Godzilla or not. You would like these books. They kind of stand outside of the genre as something unique.
That's dope. What's that, Hydra?
No, that's Ghidorah.
Ghidorah, where the fuck it is?
Yeah, that's right
Sons of
there.
Giants 1 in 10. Look at that.
Monster X, Monster Zero. Yeah, so like
the Coliseum.
The first
That's
volume
dope.
takes place during, it's like Pirates of the Caribbean kind of thing. People trying to fight over the treasure and hiding it on an island, and it happened to be Monster Island. And in the second volume, you're finding out there's a society that are aware of these monsters all the way back to the fall of Rome. And it's a society trying to keep them secret while bringing in new people and stuff. And they tie in like how Raymond Burr killed Hamilton, how the real motive behind that had to do with the secret society keeping these monsters a secret and silencing Hamilton. So it's playing with real history and stuff that just elevates it. And you spend more time with the characters building the lore of the world than you do just monsters that can't talk punching each other. So it just elevates the story.
Pass.
What?
For Razor's point.
No way, bro.
Just for Razor's point.
I might have to pick. I mean,
you'd have to go back and read volume 1.
Anything that has to do with history, like Redcoat, anything that has to mix in history with shit like, this is going to be right down my aisle, man. That sounds amazing. That's an amazing read to me. That's a great concept for a fucking,
yeah,
book,
it's fucking awesome. The fall of Rome was caused by the first outing of these kaiju.
Yeah, that's a sick twist on it. That and the color that they put in here, that usually I'd be like, oh man, I like the black and white artwork better, but the color on this cover
it's wicked.
is sick, man. All right, you sold me. Godzilla Sons of Giants. And it's only 3 covers, so
and there's only like 6 issues for the whole volume. There's just miniseries. You don't have to get overly invested, kind of thing. It's just a one-off phenomenal story.
It's better than picking up the Ewoks.
You know what I mean? I'd say give it a shot. You'll probably like it, man.
I'm pro Ewok, motherfucker.
Tell that to George Lucas. We don't need to hear it.
Yeah.
Oh, let's take a look at Heat Seeker. Let's take a look at these covers.
Heat
Combustion 1. So David Nakayama, goodness. There we go. Now that's how you do a cover. That's how your hips. That's how you draw hips. That's beautiful. Check that shit out. That's fire. Fire. Finest kind of pulp noir. This is the B cover by Tula Lote. Wow, beautiful. Look at that. That's cover by. Cover by. I'm gonna put it right in the top too when I check out. Not even gonna hide it. Not even gonna put it in the middle of my pile. It's gonna be right on top.
Yep.
Very proud too. Was she smoking a joint? Looks like that's a Leño, man.
All right, homie. I gotta hop off here. I got some work I gotta do before tonight. Y'all have a good one.
Hi, legend. Thank you, brother. Have a good night.
You too.
That's sick, bro. She's smoking a joint. And she has the gat. That's a cover by right there. Yep. Picking that one up. We're gonna add that one to the pile. How many more of these were they? Let's take a look. This is the cover C. Yeah. You got these cosplay covers, photo variant.
Real life.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about these cosplay photo variant covers. Some of them are sexy. Some of them just feel like, it's like the cover of a Penthouse or a Playboy or something. You know what I mean? Not like real artwork. It's not like somebody's drawing.
You're gonna turn the page. You're gonna turn the page. You're gonna be like, words. What the hell?
Yeah, exactly. This is cover E by Leslie Lyrics. Lyrics? Lee variant. That's a nice one. That's real classy. I'm definitely gonna pick up one of these covers. This is cool. This is cover F. This is a nude wraparound. So this is actually a nude wraparound. Oh man.
I'm blushing.
Yeah, I think I might have to pick this one up. This is the cover F. I can't pronounce the name. It's BRAO. If you I don't know how you pronounce that, chat. Brao. Nude wraparound variant. But that might be the one right there, especially if it's a wraparound. I want to see what the other side looks like. You know what I mean? What's it wrapping around?
Is that a new thing the kids are doing?
Wrapping around? This is a David Akiyama foil. So that's the DNA foil. That's cool.
Why is comics always dirty when we're talking about comics?
This is a cover H. This is that. Yeah. This is that. I might have to pick up two of these. Yeah, these are nice, man. All right. So we're probably looking at two of these because I like this cover right here, the cover B. Right. So we're probably going to pick up the cover B. And then I got to get this wraparound right here.
Stop giggling.
Definitely got to get the wraparound. So that plus that friggin' Godzilla book that Mark jumped me on, that's going to be 60 plus the Godzilla book, that's 5, so that's 65. So I'm at roughly $65 right now because I had to make some decisions. So $65. What do we have here? Holy shit, we're not even halfway through. We got Star Trek Lower Decks skipping, Lady Mechanica skipping, Lead of Gasoline skipping, I Lie Popeye. I Lie Popeye. This is a Popeye book?
Click on that. That looks crazy. What is that?
Action
What
continues
is
in the
that?
third installment of the series that was the talk of this year's free comic book day event. Wow. Marcus Williams is the writer.
I gotta look into this.
I Like
Who'd you-
Popeye. Oh, this is pretty sick, man. Popeye's getting his ass kicked.
Well, blows me down.
Fun. That's a sick cover. That's the cover.
That's a retro. Yeah, that's retro.
Cover B. All right, that looks fun. And this is already what number are they on here? Number 3. Gonna skip it, but that's pretty cool. You know, that's old school, man. I like Popeye. I was a big Popeye guy. You know, eating the spinach, saving olive oil.
On to the finish.
Cat
'Cause he eats
65. Where are we at here? Chainsaw Man. Holy shit, we have a shit to the comic book. This is a big week, bro.
Yeah.
Check out this Web of Spider-Man number 32 homage.
Yes, I know exactly. I have that. I know what's exactly
Look
what
at that, George.
story.
That's right down your way.
Yes.
That's sick,
This
right,
is,
bro? Here, like
this is-
Spider-Man, digging that?
Yeah, this is when I was collecting. This is the Craven.
Did I lose you?
Nope, I'm here. Can you hear me?
I don't think I got any sound, George. I think I lost your sound.
I don't know. I can still hear you.
Derek says, I think there's a nudie version of that Tulua cover. Evil says, I like the 7th volume of the Heat Seeker. I think Who was it? Whack gave away. I don't think it was Heat Seeker. I think it was Gun Honey in my giveaway. Started off under Gun Honey. Yeah, yeah. I think that's what Whack gave away. It's Popeye. Hey George, I can't hear you, man. Just heads up. I don't have you muted or anything, but I don't have any volume on my end. We have
Can you
no
hear me now?
audio.
Nothing.
This is a stick cover, guys. So this is Web of Spider-Man. That's dope, man. Craven's Last Hunt, Part 4. All right, so let's go back, see where we're at on our count. I was at 65. We're going to probably call it 70 because I know some of these are a little bit more than $5. Power Rangers Prime number 1, Time Waits number 2, Batman Uncovered 1. We saw that. We saw Heat Seeker, the Looney Tunes. Okay, here we go. Toxic Avenger 2. I missed out on Toxic Avengers number 1. You can hear both, but you can't hear. Are we missing somebody? Hang on. It looks like your mute is muted, George. Try to unmute your mic. Backstage. Can't unmute your guest because they chose to mute themselves. George, you there?
Check one. You hear me? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't got any audio on your end.
Can you hear me? Nothing. Yeah, I just rebooted everything too.
Yeah, I can't hear him. Random says I can hear George. Derek, you can hear George. Chat, let me know if you hear both of us or if you can only hear one of us.
Fuck George. We lost everybody now. Damn it.
Toxic Avengers 2. I'm going to pick this up. No doubt. No doubt. I haven't got number 1 yet, but I'm going to pick this up.
Razor, you hear me though, right? Razor doesn't hear me.
Let me know if I'm going to. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try. We can hear you both. Turn your volume up, Razor. All right. See, volume is up. Maybe I'm just having some volume problems on my end. One sec.
Oh, I lost Razor. There he is. Welcome, Razor. I don't think Razor hears me.
I got the volume up. Let's see. Let me try something here. Hang out with me, guys. I apologize.
I don't think Razor. Razor, do you hear me? Razor. Razor. Do you hear me?
No, I think it's on the headphones or something. It might just be my volume on my end. I'm gonna try something else. One moment.
Derek, can you hear me? Can the crowd hear me?
Hang on.
Help me, I'm in this box. Can you hear me? Help me, I'm in this box. Help me, please, somebody.
Yeah, it sounds like it's a volume issue on my end, guys. So give me one sec. Technical difficulties.
Test. Oh,
Fill in for me, George. I'll be back.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I don't think you can still hear me. Uh-oh. I don't know what's going on. I'm all alone. All by myself. Don't want to be all by. If you're tuning into the Razor Show, Ceasefire Sunday, we're having a little technical difficulties. Razor disappeared. I think we're still live. I don't know. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. And Razor jumped off. I don't know where he went. I'm gonna check my phone. All by myself. I don't know where Razor went. I'm turning myself up. Check one. Okay, so you guys can't hear me. I just heard myself on my phone. Don't forget to smash that like button. Razor, I lost you, bro. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back.
We fixed that.
Gentlemen.
Yeah, it was weird. The audio was coming through my laptop rather than the main screen. So we
Can you
got it
hear
all.
me?
Yeah, I got you. Thanks for hanging in there. Appreciate you.
Welcome back.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate you getting in there. I think
I didn't know if anybody can hear me.
Huh?
I didn't know if anybody can hear me.
Yeah, it was weird. I was at first the audio was working good, and I could hear you, and then I couldn't hear me, and then I couldn't hear anybody. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh,
Garfield number 4. Let's see. Gru, Batman, Huge Detective, Skip, Summer Shadows, Borderlands.
You're a hater. That Batman looked cool.
The limited collector's edition, the facsimile.
The cover looks badass, man. That's my retro. I love that look.
That's $15 right there, bro. That's why I skipped over.
All right. Okay, all right. Sorry, Mr. Godzilla. Okay.
Bro, $15 for. I mean, I like the facsimiles, but I don't even think it's. Oh, this is a foil. That's why. So it's the facsimile edition. It's the foil, and that's why it's $15.
Okay, all right. That's my bad. But I was just saying. I was just window shopping. That looks really nice. I like.
Yeah, no, it does. It does, and I would normally pick it up, but for 15, bro, that's. Yeah. I mean, that's what new comic book day can be stressful, man, because you got to make these kind of decisions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What was that? Was that? Did I skip over 2000 AD? What's this? Barbarella, Barbarella number 2. Oh, look at this. This is a cool Christmas cover. Barbarella number 2, Blake Northcott, Anna Morzova. This is sexy. This is a nice cover. There it is. I can hear the sound now real good.
You hear him?
Yep.
Let me go through them. What we got?
That's a good one.
What we got? It's Fire Sunday. But there's a lot of laughing ones.
That was it?
No, dude, I got. Hold on. I got something else. Cause that's my regular board. Oh, Janet.
That's nice, Eddie.
And then I got some other ones. But, it's hard to tell. I don't know on my end if it's they're loud, not loud. I can't tell. So
this is Richard Pace variant C cover. Looks like she's in space with her dog. She's walking her dog in space. That makes sense. It's a dope cover, but why? Or cat, excuse me. She's walking. She has her cat in space with her. The fuck? Oh, here we go. Cover D. Now this is a cosplay variant cover. Check this out, George. This is nice, man.
Wow.
Damn. I used to date this chick that used to look like that back in my younger years. Let's go to the car shows with her all the time. We used to always go to the car shows, like hang out at the lowrider car shows. She was a big,
Nice.
into the car show scene. She loved the lowriders, man. Loved the lowriders. That's a sick cover right there. I like that. That's dope. That's sexy.
Did she call you Papi?
She didn't call me after the third date. I know that.
She stopped calling me after the.
The Looney Tunes, I Like Popeye, Chainsaw Man. There's no images there for the Chainsaw Man. That's that Batman facsimile. Everything there looks enticing. How to steal an election. Oh, okay, great. Rick and Morty. I'm gonna skip the Rick and Morty this week because I just have to. Those are normally cover buys. Archie, Jumbo Comics. Remember Archie? Good old Archie.
Your first comic book.
Yeah, my double digest, man. It takes me back. So this is the world of Archie Jumbo Comics. This is the Christmas party. Riverdale's having a Christmas party.
Oh, Archie.
That's classic. But there's going to be some holiday havoc when Alexandra Cabot crashes the party because she has a crush on him. This is the shit that I loved, man. This is what, 50 years of Archie already? Is that where we're at? The official comic book of Christmas. Look at this. This might be a cover buy. I might have to pick this up just cuz, man. And then you got more. Here's all the double digest.
Archie.
Love it.
Archie.
Classic Archie, man. These are the digest size too. So these are $10 right here. But doesn't that just take you back? Look at that.
Right to Riverdale.
Exactly.
Riverdale. When this blonde chick and this brunette, man, wouldn't leave me alone.
Good old Archie double digest. I'm gonna have to pick it up just cuz, man. $10. Add it to the cart. So that puts me about 70 now.
God, you hate Ewoks so much. You put in Archie comic.
I'm throwing
You
Archie
grab Archie instead of Ewoks. You, sir, are such an Ewok hater. I'm sure the furry community is hating you right now. I know it's Ceasefire Sunday, but seriously, come on.
Let's welcome to Razor Comics, our guy, one of my top supporters who's been rolling me since day one, bringing him here to the stage, the guy who has more knowledge than I do in comic books, Darth Lopez. How it do, my guy? What it do?
Hey, how you doing, sir? How you doing? Good afternoon. You hear me?
Yeah, brother. What's up, man?
We're giving you the cheers you need, man.
No, I was trying to my laptop's fucked up, I guess. I was trying to get on the computer so I can do my pre-order with you because I'm about to buy every copy of Transformers 10 print.
There's a whole shit ton of
bro,
them,
that's already like wow, like it's like I don't know, bro, like more than 5 covers. That alone is like probably like $50, bro.
You said the Transformer, that and the Terminator covers. The fucking Terminator covers are sick.
Oh, bro, I see with that. I only went cover A and cover A and for issue 1 and 2. I haven't even read it. I think that's in my LCS in my pull box. But I saw the Transformers Friday, dude, and I was like, man, that's like 7-8 covers, bro. Plus it's like a 1 in 100, but I don't care about that.
Exactly. Let's go back to the Terminator covers.
I'm a completist on that Transformer, so I have every issue and every reprint, even Void Rivals, even everything from that Energon universe, which is fire, bro. But I am behind. I'm really behind on my books. Like now I'm going into 2. I got like a short box, almost full of books I need to read.
And it's crazy with Transformers. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, George.
Yeah, is that Astro Train? Can you see what
Yeah, you're right. I believe that's Astro Train because of the wings.
the wings, right? Yeah,
Yeah, and so he transforms into the shuttle and into the train.
the train.
Yeah, I had that dude as a kid, and I remember trading that toy for 2 Mask toys. Remember
Crap.
Mask? And
Mass, yes.
my mom almost put the belt to me because that Astro Train was back then it was like I don't know, don't remember, but I know she's like it was too much. I used to trade my toys, bro, in elementary.
My
So
mask.
yeah,
And what's
Mask was
crazy
underrated
is those are the only 2 covers. There's only the A and the B. The rest of them are all incentives.
for
So then the
Transformers.
rest of these are all incentive and retailer exclusives. So that's the
Really, but
1
they're
in 10 right here. This is the
oh that's
Victor.
14. Yeah, yeah. See, yeah, I get that. For regularly for Transformers, GI Joe, and well, just those two. I get cover A and B with the 1 in 10 every month or whenever it comes out. So every month. But they kill me when they do all the reprints because that's when my addiction kicks in, and I gotta have them all because I have all the reprints for every issue, and that's how I kind of collect. But I love this run so much, dude. That's just stuff I'll just hold probably forever. I don't unless a reprint goes crazy for like $100, $200. Then it's got to go. But for the most part,
That's groovy, baby. Look at this one.
Yeah, very retro.
well, you know what? I'll do it later. But I'm already like probably at $100.
Oh
This
yeah.
Alan Qual is
Just
sick, bro. Look at this shit right here. I didn't even see this earlier. Look at this Alan Qual.
Yeah, it's too much, dude.
Oh, that's tough. Well,
And then remember
it looks like it's different. Like a fucking goat. Like what? We're like
a
he,
a
myth.
Voltron.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. He's they call him combiners. He's a combiner.
but
Oh,
he looks mixed with different Transformers.
He's
yeah,
five of them.
bro.
Oh, I forgot this guy's name.
Was this guy back in our day? Because I don't remember anybody looking like this in the
Ain't that
cartoons.
Bruticus? Ain't that Bruticus?
That's like straight
Bruticus.
Voltron shit right
Why don't I
there.
know the name Bruticus?
Are
Is
those
those
military vehicles? Hold on.
those
That
look
looks
like
like it's a
all
sword right here.
those look like all different vehicles? So like different Transformers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what it looks like.
I
yeah.
don't
Because
remember this movie, dude. But I know the name Brut. I could recall Bruticus barely because
That's
I
a
was more
sick
GI Joe,
cover.
bro. Once they knocked off Optimus, bro, even as a kid, it was a wrap.
same here, bro. I'm the same exact thing.
Yeah, I can't believe you don't have that, man, dude. I got that Blu-ray. That's one of the last Blu-rays I've ever bought. I think could it be the last Blu-ray I bought was Transformers the movie.
That's that comic Jimbo Salgado version variant.
Optimus, dude. The next
One
day
shall
in school,
stand,
dude.
one
The
shall
next day in
fall.
school, it was a talk of like the fifth, sixth, whatever grade I was in elementary. But I know I was elementary. It was a talk of
Megatron,
everything. They killed
Megatron
Optimus.
must be stopped no matter what the cost.
Yeah.
And then the song goes,
On what did you say? On this day, one shall fall and one
yeah,
shall
one
stand.
shall stand and one shall fall.
Yeah. They used that in the first Transformers movie when they fight in downtown LA or
Yeah,
wherever that movie was filmed, like because it's fucking clearly at LA, but they
Well,
used the
there's only
line
10 covers, so that's not that bad. You know what I
yeah, but
mean?
$3.99 each, Razor. You know what I mean?
That's
Or
what I'm talking about,
$4.99,
bro.
whatever they are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
you guys got to get into the GoBots.
Oh, I yeah, they were all
Fuck the
right.
GoBots.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it like that. It's Ceasefire Sunday, but I had Turbo. That's the only toy I had.
Oh, Turbo.
Yeah.
GoBots were horrible. I never even watched GoBots at all. I thought they were so when we were playing with our Transformers and we seen kids with GoBots, we used to make fun of them because we thought they were poor.
I didn't want to say that, but it almost felt that way, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like you could afford your
my
mom could
mom
afford
would
a
make GoBots.
Transformer.
I had a lot of GoBots because my mom would buy my first Transformers were the small ones, like Bumblebee. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So then she would see the GoBots and think, "Oh, it's the same thing, robots. It's the same thing." So I had a lot of like little transfer. I never had but I was a lot to GI Joe. So
Oh yeah, dude, that was everything. Like I played with Thundercats and Transformers, but not much. Like I would always switch to GI Joe. And I had a good childhood, bro. My parents, did well, and they were divorced, so it was a couple. You know what I mean? You know how it is. Well, I don't know if you know how it is, but play both parents. Every time we stopped at a store, hey, Dad, Mom, can I get this GI Joe? Sure, kid. Sure, son. So I had, and I would keep a set at my dad's and a set at my mom's. But I don't know whatever happened to him, bro. Because I had a lot.
Can you see what I'm holding up?
Oh,
yeah,
damn.
yeah.
That's my OG.
I still got it.
Sick, bro. Is that OG? Is that from the original series?
This is original, and for those, just remember this for all you toy guys, and remember, I got it with the shovel. Just remember.
Oh, wow.
Got it with the shovel. You try to find this one, you won't find this one. And this is like one of the hardest. This came from like a Sears catalog or some consumer's catalog back in the 80s. It wasn't in the store on the shelves. And my mom got
What was it? The shuttle? What do you mean? The part that's on the. Got it. The
Just
shuttle.
this piece, it's different than from all the other ones. Yeah, no, but this is my original, man, since I was a kid. This is my
Damn,
original.
bro, you keep it in good condition, man. Is that one of the pieces that if there's a fire or something happens, like that's one of the original toys that you're gonna grab no matter what?
Yep.
Remember this?
Oh, the Skyhawk. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's my shit right there.
Nice, Garth. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, brother. That's fucking been. That's on the cartoon.
I got. I got this. That's the last thing of GI Joe I got.
Oh, nice.
The DVD battles.
The DVD battles.
What
Dope. Man, I love G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe's so fun, bro. There's so much that you could do with G.I. Joe. All the vehicles and shit, all the different remember what was it? The aircraft carrier? The fucking
okay. Dude, I had that.
Bro, that thing was the size of your dining room table. It was fucking like
dude. And
6 feet long.
my sister would get mad, bro, because we had to share a room. You know what I mean? Before she went to college, and I had it in my room, and she would get mad because it was too big. And dude, I'd have sleepovers because of that kid, because of that toy, stuff like that, bro. And a true story, I had a sleepover with some buddies from elementary, and we were playing WWF, bro. And one guy tried to like suplex me, and I shit you not, I put him in a small package. But when we rolled on top of that carrier and broke it. And I was devastated, bro. I think I cried, and this was elementary, bro. That toy was like everything to me because every GI Joe battle I was based off that.
And that it wasn't cheap either back in the day. I think that was like $100 toy.
Yeah, back in the 80s, you know what I mean? But I remember it was like I did good in whatever grade, bro, 5th, 6th, I don't know. And my mom and dad, even though they're separated, went half, and they hid it from me because it was in a closet, bro. So like Hispanics,
great shit.
With the Hispanics, we go to Chris till at midnight. We open up our presents, right? We wait. We party all the way to midnight.
I do the same. We do the same thing, brother. We do the same thing. So, like New Year's.
Yeah, exactly. So I had some good stuff. I think I got the aircraft carrier, and the bridge layer. And then my mom pops out, with that box. Like, what is that? All squinkly, all kid, and it was that, bro. And I was like, dude, this is one of the greatest moments ever.
The cartoon and the toys was kind of like a gateway into comic books for me.
100%. Exactly.
Super Friends got me into like, oh, look, that's a superhero comic book. That's a Batman comic book, or Spider-Man, whatever, the same thing. And then G.I. Joe, I started reading the comic books and I was just like, oh man, this is better than the cartoon. People die. People die in the comics.
Oh yeah, G.I. Joe. Like that's nostalgia for me, bro. Like so many times I've thought about starting to get the toys, excuse me, but I'm already addicted to comic books, bro. I can't do both,
Yeah.
I gotta pick. But here where I live, and I've never seen these stores in California, but then again, I wasn't into the hobby like that, so they probably out there. But like in Northwest Indiana and Chicago, man, there's like 3 stores that you could buy a lot. Like I could probably go into a store and buy almost every G.I. Joe we can think of. And I know there's a store deep in Indiana that has 2 aircraft carriers, bro, in boxes, and they want like $2,000, over $2,000 for that.
Bro.
Trust, if I had the money, bro, trust me, it'd be right here in my basement, just decked out.
And you had to be a popular kid, man, because anybody who had the aircraft carrier, I remember there was this one kid that
He was
he had the
divorced.
aircraft carrier, and he was a spoiled kid. Like his mom
Me
and dad
too.
would never let him go out. He was always inside. He had always the coolest video games, and I remember he had the aircraft carrier. We would always want to go play at his house, and because the aircraft carrier was the shit, bro. That was the whole setup. You would bring your own toys over,
Yep.
and you could fucking do everything on the aircraft carrier. And I remember always just wanting to hang out with that kid because he had the aircraft carrier, man, and he never wanted to play with it. Fucking kid never wanted to play with it. Like, bro, you have let's play fucking you have the aircraft carrier. You know what I mean? Oh, I don't want to touch it, man. I don't. It's like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah,
How do you? Let's play with the aircraft carrier.
Stop being tight, bro. Huh? Come on.
Yeah.
Dude, my sister made made like this blue. She put like blue paper, like kind of like at the edge of my bed, and so I had it on there, and I pretended that was water, and like the back of my bed, I put like a brown blanket, and I would pretend like it's a cliff, like a mountain cliff, and I'd have Cobra, launching attacks from the top onto the carrier. But I was big on the Hawk, bro, because if you remember, George, you're right. Remember this. Remember when they did? Okay, so they did GI Joe. It was one of 5 parts, and then they did the second one, which I think was the Rise of Cobra, and Hawk Duke gets on this. Is it a Silver Hawk? I don't remember what it's called. Gets on this, and he launches off of that with a rocket launcher, lands on a floating Cobra hovercraft, like it's floating in air, and then he lands on the deck, and he just starts getting one-on-one with a bunch of Cobra troopers, and they knock him out. I would replay that scene over and over again when I played it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Immortal Biggie Shack.
Yeah, I started off collecting toys for like 8 years before I collected comics. So I got like a whole shit ton of toys. I don't have an aircraft carrier, but I got like, 600 or 700 Transformers. I got some G.I. Joe vehicles. E-Men out the ass. I got the whole wrestling setup and all that shit. So
Okay, so I'm not the only one that still sets up their action figures in.
No.
Nah, bro.
No.
All right, thank you guys.
No.
Man, I'm gonna be honest.
Put me on full screen, Razor. Put me on full screen.
I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna tell you a story after that.
Put me
I
on full
get
screen.
so much shit for this.
There goes my He-Man, other people, all this stuff down here. Everybody else is over here. So
Holy shit, brother.
yeah, you can make me big too. Hold on.
Let's see. Let's see. See, I like to nerd out, man.
So I got the new blaster. I got the original Jetfire, little Grimlock action. I got a not R2D2, but something,
Yeah.
Fortress Maximus is buried under there. Like that's a big giant transformer holding all this shit up, and a masterpiece hot rod right there. So
Is that
I got
Hot
you.
Rod? That's Hot Rod?
Hell yeah, bro. That's dope, man. I go to the collectible marketplace over here, and I get shit from my kids, and I'll tell you a story, man. I have like these action figures that I hardly ever show off. You might have seen them in my kitchen when I used to shoot my videos. I would stack them up on my short boxes, but I have a shit ton of them. And I kind of get a little, I don't want to say embarrassed or shy to show them off, but now that you guys are showing yours off, I had this girl that I was dating that she would come over, and she saw my action figurines, and she would give me so much shit. She would play with my dolls and call me a pussy, and just like, I mean, all fun, fun time, giving me a hard time, but she would give me so much shit where I would kind of put them away and only have a couple of them out when she would come over. Oh shit. Make George big again. We need to talk about his door.
oh,
What's the matter with his door? What did I miss? What's
the sign? The sign that's on the door, or the way the door looks?
Yeah.
I don't know which story he's talking about.
Oh, look, there I am.
Are you talking about George or me? I don't know what's going on.
This is
Oh,
make
that
George
door.
big again. We need to talk about his door. Well, it's like a closet door, Derek. It's like one of those, you
Don't
know.
fucking judge my door and don't talk about my door. No, I don't know what's like that. Yeah, it's just like when like if I put my hands up right here, the ceiling's right here, so it's like an angle. What do you call that? Room above the garage type deal. Actually, it's like the old school Batman, 1966 Batman camera angle.
Bro, I'm glad that you guys have action figures too. You know what? I'm gonna DM that chick and be like, hey, you know what, man? Fuck you. Out of nowhere. What do you mean? Making fun of my action figures. I love it because it's nostalgia, man. You know, it's your child. Here's what I used to do. I used to get my action figure. I wish I had one right now that I could pull out. But do you remember the old Dixie cups where you would have like that the old water cooler, and you would have, you'd get your Dixie cup and you fill
Yeah.
up the water. Well, I would get my GI Joe action figure,
Oh no.
and I would cut the bottom of the Dixie cup, so I would make it like a surfboard or a snowboard. You know what I mean? And then I would put the action figure. I would tape my action figure because we were broke. We couldn't afford to buy like the vehicles and shit. And I would tape the action figure on there, and I would do this shit, and like I was either snowboarding or he was, and that's how we would do it, man. That was just me doing the little action figure, taping them on there, and fucking doing this shit in the living room. My nana coming in the living room, all my action figures set up, playing with them, her throwing me out, laughing at my ass. Get out there, go play outside. And then what I would do is go outside and I would collect the monster trucks, like those old Bigfoot and the original 4 or 5 months grave digger and those guys, and then just make dirt ditches with mud with my GI Joes and the monster trucks and just fucking play in the
Absolutely.
mud. With the
Absolutely,
monster
bro.
truck GI Joe battle going down.
Absolutely, dude. Remember when Han Solo got frozen in carbonite? So
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
would do, yeah, what I would do with my GI Joes is I would grab a glass cup, I would fill it with water, and I would freeze a few Joes. Like if Cobra had them frozen, Cobra would capture them and then freeze them. So I would have them like in a glass. 'Cause my mom would get mad. She would like, you know what I mean? She was like, "I gotta stop doing that," but I did it anyway. Or I would just do one. Um, and I remember trying to get it out intact so I could just have have it melt over time. And I remember trying to get it out. I broke the glass and cut my finger. And my mom, after she healed me up, gave me a quick spanking. You know what I mean? Yeah. You get hurt and then you get a quick spanking to teach you not to get hurt again. That was
Let me beat
that
the
was
shit out
our
of you.
type.
You'll never hurt yourself again.
I think GI Joe was definitely. I'm not gonna say the go-to, but it was at least the most popular toy when it went out in my for at least the 3-4 years that I was really into playing with the action figures. It was always GI Joe first, and then Transformers second, only because Transformers were a little bit more pricier than the GI
Yeah.
Joes.
Yeah.
So unless I don't know, maybe you guys were playing with Transformers, and it was for me. It was always GI Joes. Yeah, I
Well,
had
GI Joe didn't do enough for me. Transformer was like, oh, I get a car and a robot man, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like I get two toys for one, and it just was more fun for me. So I would get GoBots and Transformers first, but fucking GI
Yeah.
Joes were cool.
I was
Yeah. I think
GI
mine
Joe.
was
I was definitely GI Joe over Transformers for the
yeah, me
opposite,
too.
for the army building purposes.
Right.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
could
man.
To get,
battle
to get
you could
yeah,
battle more with them. Like you
yeah.
could
I mean,
have
I
epic
can't.
battles. Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
I'm gonna be stuck like, oh, I got like 5 cliff jumpers. But because I said earlier, I used to get GoBots. So honestly, I used to get GI Joe and the little GoBots because
Yeah,
just
GoBots were about as much as a GI Joe. Really, they're like $5 or something. So,
yeah, I missed them. But He
Yeah, I
Man was
never
but
had
definitely
GoBots.
80s. He Man was definitely my stuff.
I didn't like
He
He-Man,
Man
dude.
was fun.
Even as a kid, bro, it was like, Like I remember the only toy I had, and because I used to pretend he was the Incredible Hulk, because if you was Man of Arms because he was green.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would pretend he was the Hulk, and I would because remember back in the '80s they had those like kind of cheap all. I don't think they were all brand Marvel toys. Like you could get them like a Spider-Man, and they weren't around, but they were around. And I think I had one or two characters, and
Are you
every
talking
so
about the
often,
Secret Wars?
I think so, bro. Was that '80s? Because I do remember having a Spider-Man and somebody else, bro. And I would only play with them because I would pretend they were fighting a Hulk. But I think it was that Secret War type era of toys, of Marvel toys in the '80s, late '80s, maybe. I think could be wrong, but
Maybe early '80s. Amigo.
Perfect.
mm,
Perfect.
Dr. Me,
If we're
mm,
talking about the 1984 Secret Wars, which were
I think
perfect
so.
segue for this show, which was based off the comic book. This
I
is the
think it
Doctor
was.
Doom Tower.
Hey, they would advertise them on the back of comics, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
And they all came with little shields.
yeah. There you go.
And the
Yeah,
commercial will be like Spider-Man, Captain America, how do we beat, Doctor Doom? And then Captain America will be
yeah.
like, that would be our secret, Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just my birthday recently, and this was on my gift list. So this is this was called Doom Tower, and it came with Doctor Doom's base and all the bad guys and stuff. But if it's Secret Wars, which I was hugely into it now. Oh, my bad.
That's dope,
Oh,
bro. Doom Tower?
Yeah, from 1984.
Holy shit, man.
Where is
That's
that?
sick.
That's bad.
it looks like the GoBot fucking thing. Okay, yeah, that's neat.
Yeah, it's a ship, right? It does. Hold on.
What we got? What we got?
GoBot toy set. That's a giant GoBot that kind of looks like that.
Biggie, did you used to
Nice.
play GoBots, Biggie?
Oh yeah, I got a bunch of GoBots.
No shit. I was just never into GoBots. I don't know what it was. A lot of us just kind of clowned on them for some reason.
Leader One, Psykill. Yeah,
This is the Doctor Doom helicopter that came for that series. It's called a Doom Chopper.
That looks
Nice.
mean. Yeah, I like that. That's
I
badass.
had these. I had the figures when I was a kid, but I always loved vehicles. I never had the vehicles, so I'm like, yeah, man, I'm loving this. So, and then
The GI Joe vehicles, believe it or not, I remember growing up. I always had the conversation with my mom, and she told me that they were kind of affordable. They were like under 10. It's when they got bigger that they were like 15 or 20. She would tell me, like the vehicles, bro. I maxed out with that aircraft carrier, so I only had the aircraft carrier and the well, and I think
the
that's it,
hovercraft,
bro. Yeah,
yeah.
I would. That's what I would trade my mass toys, my GoBot
My
toys.
I had
cousin,
the really good one, the Cobra jet with the drone. I forget what it was called, but
Terradome, the Cobra base with the fire bat.
no, it was the jet. But you know how you can have like a drone ship like
On top of
that's
it,
The Blackbird.
underneath it.
yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
kind of like the Blackbird. I can't remember the name of it. If you said it, I'd probably remember. But it was the biggest Cobra Commander jet. I got that one. It's pretty nice.
There were so many toys when it comes to GI Joe. That's why they were my favorite because there were so many different vehicles, different shit you could always pick up, and then every year there was something new with GI Joe. It wasn't like they just redid the same GI Joe shit. They would come up with new GI Joe characters, new GI Joe vehicles. You're like, holy shit!
Until
This Christmas,
finally they started doing repaints like Tiger Force, where they would take like the bad guys and then paint them.
yeah, that was
with an
later on.
I never could process getting metal ship, but the Terror Dome and the Space GI Joe spaceship, what's it called? Home something, I guess.
I know you're talking
That
about.
was a good one. Yeah, those two were almost able to get. Terror Dome is a bitch though. It's got a lot of pieces.
Good times, man. Those were good times. A lot of toys.
Yeah, that's the thing. You had a lot of toys that you can choose from. Night Raven.
Night Raven, yeah.
I think that's it. Night Raven. That's the jet.
The black with the black Mockingbird jet that had the Blackbird jet that had the little jet on top.
Yeah, the little drone jet. Yeah, that's actually worth quite a little bit of money. So I'm glad I got that one.
Damn, man, all these toys, bro. Voltron, remember Voltron? That was fun to play with, man. Putting it together and then it was like at least what 3 feet, two
Voltron
feet
was
tall, foot and a half. whatever this is.
Dun,
What
dun,
the fuck
dun,
is
dun, 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 dun.
Man, that was so fun, Voltron, to put it together and then just sit there and play with it.
Voltron. Oh, we should do a parody. We look like in the cartoon. Remember that they show them all like the ship. Voltron. You turn the handle.
Power Rangers are pretty good.
I don't know. I never got into Power Rangers.
Yeah, just
Yeah, me neither.
you just killed Ceasefire Sunday.
There you go, Darth. Got you back in there. You're back on, Darth.
What makes Voltron so much different than Power Rangers? So I don't know.
No, it's just funny. What I remember.
What about Mask? Do you remember Mask?
Oh yeah.
I was heavy into Mask. I had 3 out of the 5 vehicles, and when their helmet would come off. You know, the helmet that they would put on at the beginning of the show, it would come off the toy. It would literally, it was so cool. It was so detailed that it would literally come off. Then the vehicles were so detailed, man. And the main character, I don't know if it was a Camaro or whatever it was, but it would open up like the suicide doors. But yeah, and he would have the rockets on the side. Fuck, it was so sick, bro. That was one of my favorite cartoons. Was Mask.
And the truck too. Luis.
The Pink Ranger. Pink Ranger was hot, huh, Luis?
Talking about the Power Rangers. Me neither, but I love watching the Pink Ranger.
Exactly. And what we're watching, guys, is eBay Live. So this is what I do sometimes when I'm bored at work. I'll pull this up because it's so easy to do. And this is PCB Hobby.
I'll jump on later, okay? I'll catch you guys.
Yeah, it's $3 bids. That's when it starts off, and it's free shipping. So I'll have that on like my little corner of my screen at work, and just if I see some shit, I'll bid on it for like $3, whatever. I'm gonna pull up the scores right quick.
Oh, I've been muted the whole time now. I like Mask too, bro. Mask was like probably my top 5, man. Even though I was the toys for G.I. Joe vehicles, that's why my mom would get pissed at me because they were cheaper, bro. And so they would buy me like the other guys, and I only really liked the main. I think it was a Camaro and Piranha. I think that was his name. They had the motorcycle with the little mini submarine.
Let me see if I can pull up some old school Mask. Some people might know what the hell we're talking about.
Yeah.
It stood for something too. It was like mobile airstrike commanders or something like that.
Yeah.
Like the K standard for like commandos or commanders.
And the theme song was pretty lit. Mass Crusaders. It was a little lit, you know, that typical 80s music.
Yeah. It was fun because I liked the idea about the helmets, that they all had their own little helmet that they would put on around the like the little round circle or whatever they gathered around at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then they would jump into their vehicles.
I had my little Mask lunchbox. I remember that. My sister bought me that one time.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Our ancestors believed there is an ancient.
Gotta get past the ad. Oh man, here it is.
Oh yeah.
And the helmet. Oh, I forgot about the little fucking robot that rode. There it is. That was my favorite. The helicopter too. That was cool. Yeah, the bad guy.
Yes, sir.
Exactly, bro.
Yes, sir.
That's dope shit right there, man.
Oh man, those were the times, bro.
Yeah. I'm a mess.
Crusaders. Yeah.
Oh man. Mass theme song still slaps. Hell yeah,
Yeah.
brother. It's still some dope shit right there.
Yeah,
Great
dude.
Legend Show. Happy Sunday. Amen. Razor. Darth in the chat. I can't do his voice. You could tell I was trying to do it.
Yeah, I can't. That's like original Southern. Like it's fucking
Yeah, I can't do it.
nah. I can't do
Happy
no accent.
Sunday from the Great Legend Show. Amen, brother. Razor, Darth, and the champ from the Great Legend Show. Here, let me drop the
good.
link.
Oh,
Great Legend, you do it because it's your, but I'll try and do my best. Great Legend. It still slaps.
synthetic panels.
Luis and Kimberly Hart sitting in a tree. I could only wish, bro.
So I had the now I haven't heard y'all bring this shit up for some fucking odd reason, but the fucking Star Wars
Yeah.
sets and shit. So I had a Dagobah set. I don't know if y'all are familiar, but it had quicksand, it had a slide, and I would
Yep.
play when I was a kid. It seemed like it was gigantic, but looking back at it now, it's not that big, but it's very
Yeah, I
cool.
remember that. Do
Yeah.
you still have it?
No, the Dagobah set, it's notorious for like the quicksand was like packing foam or some shit. That shit rotted out of almost all of them. So it was
Yeah.
really neat though.
What's your favorite piece that you have?
My favorite toy I have, well, I have a G1 Triptychon. You know the big dinosaur that was the Decepticon City?
Yeah. You got that some bitch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Metroplex. It's probably a bunch of them. Like I got Masterpiece Prime. I got I don't know. I think my favorite one as a kid was Double Diller. You guys probably don't know about that one, but he was the first one that was like a spy bot. So he could be a Decepticon and an Autobot. He was one. They were one of the first triple changers, and for some reason, as a kid, I was like, "Oh my god, 3 transformations!" And I was always fascinated with how, oh look, it looks like a car and it looks super clean, and you could turn it into a human-looking thing, and that looks really good too. It's like I don't know how the fuck they did it, so I just kept buying them and buying them just to learn every mold, like just to see all the tricks and shit they were doing. Hasbro is very fucking creative when it comes to Transformers, so I just love
I
them.
forgot about the Micro Machine set, the Dagobah Micro Machine set. I remember that, bro. Damn,
yeah. I
that's
forgot
good.
about that.
Good memory, man. The Dagobah Micro Machine set, man, that takes me back right there. That was a dope. To even have a lot of those sets lying around because they're Micro Machines. There's not that many of them because they're so fucking small and they're easy to just throw away. I thought you were gonna say like one of your wrestling figurines, because I know you're a big
No.
wrestling guy. I used to have like the original WWF wrestling ring with
I almost showed that to you when I was showing my shit. It was literally like a foot away. I'll show it to you when I get home.
bro. That was my favorite, one of my favorite toys as a kid because I would play with everything inside that ring, not only just wrestling figure, but that ring was.
Are you
so
talking about the
cool.
blue one with the Hulk Hogan on the screen and the
Yes,
flag?
yes,
Yeah,
bro.
that's the one I got. Yeah, that's the best one, bro.
Oh man, I wish I could. That's one of those pieces that I would invest in just to have set up still, where I could just have it right
Yeah,
there,
well,
man.
people that are collecting action figures now, that's like their favorite ring to put the figures in, like when they have them on their cases
I
and
got
shit.
chills right
So
now just talking about it.
yeah,
Damn,
mine's in pretty
I
good
had
shape
Hulk
too.
Hogan. I had Hulk Hogan. I had Andre the Giant. I had Roddy Piper, and then I had fuck. I had what was the fourth figure? I had 4 of them. Those were the 3.
Ted DiBiase, Macho Man,
Yeah, Teddy Oppie's a $1 million man. No, but
Jake the
it
Snake,
was a real random one. Like it was like fuck
Demolition.
the karate guy. No, it was the karate guy.
Oh no.
Ricky Steamboat.
Yeah, Ricky the Dragon
Oh,
Steamboat. It was Ricky the Dragon Steamboat because it was a real
I thought you
generic.
were gonna say 1-2-3 Kid, dude. If it was 1-2-3 Kid, that's like a $2,000 figure, bro.
Oh, it was Ricky the Dragon. Because I think I don't
Okay.
know if it was the same price or not because it was kind
The
of
1,
basic.
2, 3 Kid.
Yeah, 1-2-3 Kid
Yeah.
was dope, bro. I remember the fuck yeah, 1-2-3 Kid was died. He was one of one of the cool action figures to have. But nope.
Yeah, the 123 Kid was like one of the lowest made ones out of them, and it's like the most expensive from that series. So if anybody has that figure, dude, it's worth a ton of money.
Yeah, I was a big Ricky the Dragon. I remember when Ricky the Dragon Steamboat he fought Coco Beware, and
Mhm.
I forgot if I don't think it was for, I want to say the Intercontinental Championship at the time, but that was one of my favorite matches, man. It was Ricky the Dragon Steamboat when he fought Coco Beware. Pull that one up. That's a classic.
So I recently, the ring you're talking about, I recently had to I had to make sure I had all the pieces to it because it comes with the flag and all that shit.
Yeah.
And I had to tighten up my ring ropes because they sag because they're so old.
Fuck yeah, I bet.
But it's looking pretty good. I'm gonna show it to you in a second.
Yeah, looks legit. Yeah, let's check this shit out.
I'm getting there, man. I gotta get through the door. Oof.
Okay, as you said that, we got 2 more viewers, Big. As you said that right now.
Oh, nice.
2 people jumped on there. We want to see what the fuck you got, bro.
Yeah, I'm coming. Oh,
Right, bro, pack.
I had to go get my kid lunch stuff. Here's stuff for his lunch. Here you go. Yeah, no problem. I love going to the grocery store at 7 o'clock. All right, here we go.
All right. There he is. There's that handsome mug.
Underneath my Hawkster. There you go.
Oh man, there it is. There it is, guys. Round of applause.
With the flag, bro. Yeah.
With the
I got
flag.
Boss Man, Hogan, and this is my little fake snake because he did come with a snake, but that ain't the real one.
Shake the snake.
Yeah, this is the weirdest one. I thought was Rick the Rude. I didn't even know there was a Rude.
That's sick, brother. Good job, man. Thank you for showing that. That's awesome. That takes me back right there. Yeah, no wonder. You got the setup, man. That's shit. I don't think I would ever leave my apartment. That's the shit that I
don't know what to do
around.
with it. I'm thinking about going after Next Man 1, so I might sell it, but I don't know, dude.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Don't sell the ring. If you do,
I know, bro.
If you sell the ring, hit me up first, bro. Whatever your first initial offer is, I'll fucking take that. I'll give you that.
Is the ring
that
fellas, the ring that expensive?
No doubt. That Razor comeback does hurt, man. That was cool, right? Fucking Lewis, that was dope, bro. That was some dope shit, brother. I wish I kept all my toys as a kid, man. That's one thing I would. God damn it, I held on to them for a while, like up to I was about a freshman in high school. I had a whole shit ton of my toys. I remember it was my freshman year is when I started just gradually. It wasn't like a whole dump, like a Toy Story type moment. It was just gradual. I remember just shit was just, I would just start throwing it away. I would just literally just throw it away. And it was freshman year. A lot of my toys I just would either give away to my little sister, who was taking a lot of my Nintendo stuff and a lot of my some of my action figures. She took a lot of my cards, my Garbage Pail Kid cards, but the rest of my stuff I just tossed. I can't believe that shit, man. That's crazy.
Garbage Pail Kids are worth a little money.
Yeah, I don't know what she did with them. I don't know if she still has them or not, but I gave her my Garbage Pail Kids. I gave her my Nintendos, my Super Nintendo.
What is that? Oh, I'm eating. I already cooked. I'm eating cut up.
Legend says, "What's everyone eating today for football day?"
Cut up chopped steak, like carne picada. With
I got Red Devil Pizza. Great Legend. Red Devil Pizza.
I gotta get.
I'm gonna pull up the scores right quick and see what we got.
I'm about to get off here in a sec. I gotta get the house ready. Mom's coming to town.
All right, brother. No worries.
All right, bro. You be good.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you.
All right.
All right, guys. We'll run through the scores really quick. Here we go. Quarter 4. Tennessee at the Chargers, 10-27. Damn. Chargers. The over and under was 40 points. I took the under, so I'm looking pretty good. Let's hope that they don't go over the 40 because that's the over under. Jets at Arizona. Jets are getting their ass kicked, and they were favored to win this game, and they're getting just crushed by the Cardinals, 6-24. It looks like it might be over for the Jets, and the whole Aaron Rodgers experiment might be over. Philadelphia at Dallas. So the Cowboys, man, yeah, they got it right. The Cowboys do suck. 21-6. That's horrible. We're in the third quarter, 8 minutes and 52 seconds. We have a bunch of finals because it's a kind of light on the schedule for the afternoon games. So you had a lot of finals early on. This was the first morning game, that London game, 20-17, Carolina overcoming the Giants. And then finals, you have New England beating the Chicago Bears 19-3. The Bears, Darth, if you're still here, man, only put up 3 points. They were giving you shit earlier. Buffalo was victorious over the Colts 30-20. There's your final there. Final, Minnesota 12-7 over Jacksonville. They covered. Well, they didn't cover. It was 7-point spread. They only won by 5. Low scoring game on that one. Next game, Denver, Kansas City. That was a close game. Kansas City barely pulled it off by blocking a field goal at the very end. 14-16, the Chiefs. You have Atlanta and New Orleans. Atlanta, New Orleans. That's always a close game. I hate to bet those games because you never know. And it was. Saints barely pulled it off, 20-17. Then you have another final. San Fran still showing that they're the top of their division, 23-20. Barely beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Pittsburgh winning by a point, just squeaking it out by 1 point, 28-27 over the Commanders. And then later on, we still have the Detroit Lions and a little bit more football when they face off against Houston. That game is going to be a good game. It should be a high-scoring game. I'm looking forward to that one. Chat, how's everybody doing today? Derek's still here. Derek's giving us an update. Eagles just scored. Now it's 21-6. Let's put that game on the Gamecast here. Eagles. On the Gamecast. Let's find the Eagles. Put them on. It's 21-6. They just scored. They sure did. It looks like Hurts has 157 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. Well, Rush, is that correct? Rush has 10 for 19 for 38 yards. Holy shit, what happened here? Hurts is leading the rushing yards as well for 48 yards. You got A.J. Brown with 65 receiving. Wow, 21-6, man. 21-6. Doesn't look too good for the Cowboys. Does not look too good at all. Jets firing their coach was such a dumb move, right? they might as well just roll it out to the end of the season. I mean, he was a defensive coach. Arizona just scored again. Now 31-6 on the Jets. Yeah, ain't that a trip, man? 31-6 over the Jets. The Jets were favored to win that. I mean, I think I have it on the ticker right here. Let's see what the bottom ticker says. So the Jets were favored. Look at that by what? 1.5? Wow. They're getting their ass whipped right now. So that's where we're at. So we had 21-6 Cowboys. Man, the Cowboys are pretty much done. And they are 3-5 on the standings. So Philadelphia is going to lock up that division. 6-2. We're already halfway through the season. So that looks like Philly is going to lock it up. I mean, Washington they're still pretty good. I mean, the Commanders are still holding strong. But I think Philly has pretty much figured it out at this point. You know, they started off slow, but now they're getting a little bit more consistent. Let's see. We got Rush. Short pass to Ferguson. 3 yards. Looks like they're driving. 3rd and 5. They're at the Cowboys 35. So they're moving. They're moving. 4th and 5. Never mind. That's over. Let's see what the Cardinals are doing. Let's pull them up. 31-6. Kyle Murray has 260 yards and a touchdown, 21 for 23. Man, whoever has him in fantasy is killing it. Aaron Rodgers, I don't think I started him. I have him, believe it or not, as one of my fantasy quarterbacks. To see if I can pull up my fantasy league to see where I'm at on fantasy. I'll probably get my ass whooped. I think I might have started Aaron Rodgers. That would have been a bad move if I did. That would have been horrible. Let's see where I'm at on fantasy. Oh, it's not looking too good for your boy. Did I start Aaron Rodgers? Oh, man, that'd be all bad. Looks like I might have started him. That'd be shitty. Here it is. Oh, I did, guys. Look at this shit. Oh, man. I'm getting my ass whooped in fantasy. Why did I start Aaron Rodgers? Why did I go there? What was the matter with my Jared Goff? I left Jared Goff on the bench with 15 points? What the fuck? Holy shit. You know what it was? Is I thought that Aaron Rodgers was going to be playing, indoors in an AZ. And I thought that the weather conditions were going to be good for him to have a good game. I lost out on 15 points. I mean, it's still, he got 16.29 is his projection. Wow. I'm getting my ass kicked right now. Holy shit. This is not good for your boy. This is not looking good. 44-66. I'm still projected to win, so we'll hang in there. But yeah, you can see who I have here. I got Cup. Let's see, I got Rodgers, got Cup, Waddle, Gibbs, Kareem Hunt, Smith, Taylor, Romo, and I got the Bears defense. So the Bears usually puts up pretty good numbers. So we're hanging in there. Looks like I might pull it off. We'll see. We'll check in a little bit later. But the Cardinals are whipping ass, man. Rodgers 11 for 18 for 80 yards. It's third quarter, and he only has 80 yards. That's crazy, guys. This has got to be his last season. Penguins season finale tonight. That's right, Darth. I forgot about that. That is tonight, man. You're correct. I'm going to have to make sure that starts in, it's 4:30 my time, so we got 2.5 hours. But they are getting their ass just smashed. I can't believe Rodgers only has 80 yards, 11 for 18. I'm done with Rodgers. I'm going to put him on the bench and just start Goff. I'm actually going to just release him. I think there was like Donaldson that was available on waiver wires, if I'm not mistaken. I see he was available on the waiver wire. Yeah, see, look, this is the waiver wire. I'm probably going to drop Rodgers if he continues to shit the bed. I got Daniel Jones that's on the waiver, Drake May, and Russell Wilson. If they go with Wilson, if they continue to start Wilson, he might start getting some consistent fantasy numbers in. 15.41 is not too bad. Bo Nixon has been killing it lately. He's a fucking Bronco then. I can't start the Broncos, man. It looks like I pick up Carr. Carr's my guy. He was a good Raider. He always put up some good numbers. The problem with Carr is that he gets hurt a lot. He doesn't like to get tackled. Joey Bosa made clown Derek Carr so bad one time before a game or during an interview. They're asking Joey Bosa about Derek Carr. And what he said was that Derek Carr does not like to be fucking sacked, man. That before Derek Carr gets sacked, that he would crumble in a ball. And then one time when Joey Bosa barely sacked him, that he made it like a, He's like, I really freaking touched the guy. Oh, shit, we got Flacco. I can put Flacco on the bench. He's at 14.62. I might have to add him, man. Let's get him as a favorite right here. I got a couple players I could probably switch out for Aaron Rodgers. Let me know what you guys think, chat. If any of these players jump out to you, who I should probably switch out for our boy Rodgers. Because, like I said, I have Jared Goff, and he was doing pretty good. But, we might have to go a different route. Let me know what you guys think. Damn, still 31-6. 4th and 15. They can't do shit. They can't do shit. Kyle Murray's going to light. He's 21 for 23 for 260 and a tutty. That's crazy. All right, let's see what else we got. It was only 2 games, right? So we got the Charger and Tennessee game. Ten to 27. Looks like Chargers has the ball. Will Levi, 13 for 17, 126 and a touchdown. That's solid. Good. The thing about the Titans, man, is they have a good defense. I'm surprised that the Chargers were able to put up 27 points against the Titans. I'll be honest with you. I did not see that coming. The over and under is 40. So far, I'm doing good because it's they're at 37. That's just a stingy defense. It's hard to move the ball against them. Herbert's at 14 for 18. He gets a touchdown, no interceptions. It looks like they're running the ball pretty solid. Gus Edwards, 55. J.K. Dobbins, 46. So, yeah, that looks like the Chargers are going to probably pull this one off. Not a whole lot going on there fantasy-wise either. I think your big fantasy numbers are going to be on the Arizona game. Jets play Indy next week. Rodgers will carve them up. You think I should just go ahead and hold on to him, Derek? Leave him in there for one more week? I know the Colts are horrible. Did you finally put your list together, bro? You want to jump on and tell us about it? How you feel after you put that list together? I'll drop the link again. Let me know if you want to jump back on. Let us know how you feel now after you put that list together. I would say, Darth, that you did pretty good, man. Keep it at $100 in pre-order books. That's not bad, brother. Especially with all those different covers that we just ran through. That's not bad. Everything that I looked at, I'm probably going to be around 70 to 80. So that's on the high end. I'm probably going to be like a 60 on the low end if I trim off a couple books here and there. But I'm probably looking around 60 low, 80 high for my first. But that's not bad for my first week coming back into New Comic Book Day. You know what I mean? I don't think that's too bad. Let me know, Derek, if you think I should keep Rodgers in, man. I mean, right now, his fucking stats are just horrible, bro. He's 12 for 20, 84 yards. Those numbers are horrible. Those are not good numbers. The other option I have is Jared Goff. So that's my other option. But on the waiver wire, there's Daniel Jones. I'm not really big on Daniel Jones. I guess he's pulling up decent numbers. He has 17.9 fantasy points this week. Russell Wilson put up 15.41. Flacco, I thought he would do better than 14.62. And this is what's on the waiver wire. I got Flacco and Carr highlighted as a possibility for me to pick. I can't believe Flacco's still on the bench. I thought somebody on the waiver wire. I thought somebody would definitely pick him up by now. But for now, we're sticking with Rodgers. Let's see if he could do something. It's end of the third. I mean, they're getting their ass just handed to them. So that game is pretty much done. That game is done. But as far as fantasy-wise, he might give me some more points. Let's go to Philadelphia and Dallas. Let's see what's happening there. That game, there's still a chance. Cowboys are. I mean, they got to do something, man. They're down by a couple scores, so they really got to put some shit together here. Rush is 12 for 22 for 43 yards. So it looks like they just have no offense. They just absolutely have no offense. It's 2nd and goal. So let's see what can happen. 1st and goal. Dallas is 9. Let's see, man. It looks like they're probably going to put up another touchdown here in a minute. Kenneth Gainwell, 4 carries, 27 yards. They're right at the Dallas 8 for 1 yard, 2nd and goal. Let's see if they do that famous little tush push they like to do. Detroit plays Jacksonville next week. One of the worst defenses in the league. I know, right? So I'm thinking about going with Jared Goff instead. What do you think, man? I've been just hoping that Rodgers would finally show some old Aaron Rodgers, but the only time Aaron Rodgers looked good is when he put up that Hail Mary to Lazard a couple games back. He looked like old Aaron Rodgers. I was like, yeah, he's back. Sleeping on Rodgers. And then fuck no. He just shits the bed the last couple games. Dude, Dak was clowning. I thought I saw a meme that he said something like, I got you back on now, Darth. I think I saw a meme something like Dallas sucks, man. Like, we suck. Like, he was saying that. Dak was saying that. Like, they caught him on camera saying that we suck. That's funny as hell. Darth is back. Darth.
Well, it's true. They do suck.
Now you got your list. $100. Yeah. Did you get everything you wanted for the $100, or was there some shit that you had that did not make the cut? And I'll pull up the list here. You can tell me what didn't make the cut.
So I didn't count how many Transformers covers there were, and I think they're $3.90. No, dude, I think they're $4.99. Right? That's the killer. So I ordered all of those, every reprint. I think there's a variant, so accept that. So let's, that alone, I did like a rough math. It's like $40 to $50. Then I got Something That's Killing 201 Deluxe. That's $9.99. Daredevil 16, Psylocke number 2. And I'm gonna go ahead and roll with that DeCall Penthouse 6. I don't even pick that book up, but Brian showed it last night on Beyond Wednesday. So the Penthouse 6 cover A, the DeCall. And I left out Transformers. Thundercats. That new character, because I figured that book will be everywhere because there's like 20 covers. So yeah. So that's roughly around $100, probably.
Wow. Yeah, that adds up quickly, right?
Yeah.
Was there something that you didn't include that you're like, man, I need to add that in there? I'm just got to wait? Or did you get everything?
No, I got everything. I got lucky because there's only one Marvel book that I read, Psylocke. And Creepshow I get on another one of the biggest stores in Chicago, their online store. So there I got a subscription, and that's where I got Creepshow already. And that's cover A and B and the 1 in 10.
You know which one I didn't see, Darth? And you were with me last night on Brian's show on Beyond Wednesdays. Remember when he showed us that the Fraggle Rock? Where was that next week's? I don't see that on this week's.
It wouldn't be. It would be on here. Maybe that was the store. Maybe it was a store exclusive. No, you're right. He did show it within this, I think.
Yeah, I remember he pulled it up, and that was the one that I was most stoked about. I was like, bro, that's the one that I want out of all the covers. Now that I'm going through it, it's not popping up at all in here. I don't know if this was something that you showed for next week.
You might have to just Google it. Probably.
DuckTales. There's DuckTales. It was the Fraggle Rock.
Yeah, it was like a cover A and a cover A and a B and an incentive. Something like that.
Yeah, and I'm not seeing it at all.
And it was a neat cover, too. So
that's next week. So I'm trying to Google it and find out. Yeah, man. I think you did pretty good. That's not bad. That's what I used to spend every week, like minimum.
Yeah. I've got it down less than that. It's just because these Transformer covers, and a lot of my indie books, aren't coming out this month. I don't got to pre-order any of them, so that's good. And the Marvel not being many Marvel books I'm getting helped me out. If not, it would have been I would have had to like probably pass on half those Transformer covers because a lot of those sell out, bro. A lot of them, even though they're up to 10 cover. I mean, well, you can get them on eBay, but on the shelves they're pretty much gone. The 2 stores I go to out here, they never have any reprints of those Transformers, and they got a reprints for every issue. And I passed on Transformers 2 or 14 second prints. Like that's each character. I think it was a bunch of Decepticons. I'm like, nah, dude, I can't. You know,
You gotta cut it off somewhere.
right. Plus, I don't like the covers, or I'm not big on those. But the other reprints, to me, they're fire, and I gotta have them. Fuck it. But I'm gonna sell off a lot of stuff, man, because I'm gonna try to get my 181. I think I'm gonna sell off all my X-Men books, like the Jim Lee, like the X-Men run. I got all of it, but a bunch of copies. I think I'm gonna just list it all on eBay, bro. One big lot. They do go for like, I've seen 2 that have gone for over $700.
Oh, okay. I wrote it down. Remember, it was like Jim Henson's. Chad, if you know what I'm talking about, it was Jim Henson's. See what happened when I was so stoned? Fraggle Rock.
Oh yeah, I was baked, bro. The whole first hour and a half to the drama segment, I was like baked. And then I finally snapped out of my stoneness. But I was fried, dude. I was like, oh damn. I had all these thoughts in my head, and I was just so baked.
Oh, right? I even wrote it down. I was like, I better fucking write it down, man, so I don't forget. Oh, here it is. It says Jim Henson's Fraggle Rock #1. Yeah, I can't fucking find the fucking book. I looked
Google
everywhere,
it, bro. You might have to Google it, and then, I think if you Google it and you pop it up, it should give you a link to the book.
My comic shop, Fraggle Rock Comics. Let's see. I don't think this is the one, though. This is definitely not.
I went to Michigan, bro, and got some fire, dude. I got some top shelf.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they had me fried, bro. And we've been casting, bro. We've been going on a marathon, kind of for me. And I've been staying up late, and I have an internal clock, so I wake up early for work, like an hour and a half before I should.
Jim Henson.
And I'm old, so.
The Jim Henson Presents #1. I can't find it. Derek, I've been looking for it. Is it a new comic book day this week? Because he pulled it up on his show last night.
Yeah.
And I didn't see it on this week.
If it's not on here, then it's possibly not coming out. But like if you look it up, if you Google it, it should give you the release date. But he did pop it up last night.
Yeah, this is next week.
You know what? Right now, when I went through everything, I didn't see it myself. Not that I wasn't looking, but I click on every publishing company and go through their books, and I didn't see it.
Thank you, Random Rips. We're over here fucking going crazy. Next month, guys. Yeah, bro, because I wrote it down like specifically. I want to pick up those covers. I'm like, oh man, what the fuck? When he showed me them last night, I was stoned. I was like, holy shit, I had to write this down, bro, because I'm gonna forget. Fucking Darth was there, and like, fuck, I fucking forgot.
Yeah.
So good looking out. That's next month. Like, I'll remember that now. Fraggle Rock. I'm gonna be on top of that shit. That's gonna be the new spec right there. Grab you 5 copies of Fraggle Rock.
Oh, is that what? Oh, is that Batman? Oh yeah, see, I already get that. I get that off the rip, and I get 1 X-Men. Yeah, so I might be a little bit over 100 because I don't get DC. So when I look it up, because I go off my old LCS because it's really easy to see, but I think DC is different. I don't know, but so it doesn't pop up. But like I said, I don't read much DC, but I already subscribe to Batman, all the Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman. I'm gonna read them.
Yeah, absolutely, every single one of them, bro. Might as well.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
you know what I mean. Now is the time to jump on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I have to wait. I still haven't read issue 1 because I missed the boat, and I could have got it for cover, and I didn't. And then obviously caught heat, sold out. But I just ordered cover A of the second print, and added Wonder Woman and Superman. So it'll be another few weeks before I get those, and then I'll read them. I'll probably read those direct, see what everybody's talking about.
There's a new Fraggle Rock show. Holy shit on HBO. I gotta check a look at that. Season 1 is out. Season 2 is coming. No shit, bro. That's a trip, man. And then Fraggle Rock comes out December 4th. And we're all gonna be showing off our Fraggle Rock covers on New Comic Book Day, December 4th. That's gonna be hilarious. I can't wait to see
All right,
everybody.
big dog. I'm gonna lock it up for the evening.
All right, bro. Appreciate you.
My mom comes tomorrow. Mom's
Yeah,
coming to
man.
see my mama. So, but all right, bro. I'll be I'll be lurking tomorrow.
Right on, brother.
Tomorrow is over ceasefire. So
Yeah, if I don't talk to you tonight, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night.
yeah, brother. All right, dude.
Laters. Let's go back to this Cowboy Eagle game. I think I saw Rush get sacked right now. 28-6. Yep, 3rd and 10. That game's over. So you're gonna watch a quarter of just the Cowboys just playing like just shit, man. 13 for 23. Do they have anybody else they can put in there other than Rush right now? Like, is he the only other backup to fucking Dak? Like, who else do they have on their bench? I thought they had somebody else that they could put in. Because Rush is not getting it done. He has 6 points. You got a whole quarter left. That's got to be rough to watch, man. Especially if you're. I mean, I know we suck as Raiders, but holy shit, I feel you, Cowboy fans. It's rough, man. That's not good. Later, Darth. Apple TV. No worries. I'm about to pull that up, man. I'm all over Fraggle Rock. Fraggle Rock, back to rock. Oh, back to the rock. Back to the rock. Let's go back here. '21 to 28-6. Hurts got 202 yards, 2 touchdowns. Wow. So what's crazy was during the first half, we had a lot of close game. Now these afternoon games are just blowouts, guys. Absolute blowouts. Not a whole lot going on. I'm going to drop the link in the chat. If anybody wants to show off their books, we got about 10 minutes left in the show, guys. We're about wrapping it up here. Great Sunday. Lots of fun. Hashtag ceasefire Sunday. It's coming to a close. We got about 10 minutes left in the show. We run about 3 hours every Sunday. So if you guys have not subbed me up, please do that. Please sub up all our guests who stopped by today. We had Legion of Comics here earlier. Everybody that's in the chat, show them love. Derek, my guys, always stopping by. We had still only 35 cents here earlier today. Make sure you guys check him out. GT Comics is always one of the first ones to stop by. Las Cruces. He's always here. Lisa Noble. She's hanging out. She's doing her thing. She's always a big supporter. I love you, Lisa Noble. Big fan. Everybody, Darth Lopez, my guy. You know how I feel about Darth. Remy Q stopped by for a minute. He showed his love. Appreciate you, Remy Q. Evil Comics, thank you for stopping by. Big fan. Love you, guy. Appreciate you. Random Rips. Hanging out. Providing some knowledge. Derek is providing some knowledge. My guy Mendoza in the back was providing some knowledge. Biggie Shack, of course. He stopped by. He showed off some cool shit. Biggie Shack has some cool shit, bro. Like some dope shit. Like legit shit as far as collecting toys, comic books. I'm going to start following. If Biggie starts showing off more shit like that on his streams, I'm going to be following that motherfucker all day. Thank you guys for hanging out, making Sunday evenings a great day with me, Derek, and everybody else. We appreciate everybody hanging out. Got about 10 more minutes left. If anybody wants to stop by, promote their channel, be more than happy to have you. Going to run through the scores one more time, highlight everything for the day. I did just drop a recent video. It did just come out. So take a look at that. We graded MJ. We graded CJ. So take a look at that video. Thank you, Random. We do have another video that'll be coming out during the week. So check out that video as well. Next Sunday, we're going to have another football weekend. Of course, we'll keep it Ceasefire Sunday. We'll do it every weekend from now until the end of the season. I got an idea for next Sunday show. There's a guest that I have possibly lined up. I haven't confirmed with the guest just yet, but I have a couple of guests in mind. One guest I haven't reached out to. I'm a little, I'm not going to say, I'm just a little nervous, to kind of ask this person if they can come on. Just because we've kind of developed a cool relationship, and I don't want to kind of be that guy. Hey man, can you pop up on the show to say hi? So I got a couple of guests in mind for next week. One of them I haven't confirmed yet. One of them I'm going to possibly reach out to. So next week's show, we're going to do another highlight where we bring somebody in and kind of spotlight them, ask them some questions. But I got into the hobby, have them show off some books, some cool shit like that. If you guys have any feedback you want to give me, let me know how you're enjoying the show. Thanks, Luis. Appreciate you stopping by. I really appreciate everybody hanging out. Gonna run through these scores one last time, guys, and then we'll call it a day. This is the ticker that I use. It's called Plain Sports. It's pretty cool. It's basically just plain text. So it gives us like a breakdown of every, of all the leagues. And then you can click on it so that way you don't have any ads or any shit like that. Like we can just run through the scores real quick. So let's do that. Here we go. Fourth quarter, ass kicking already happened. We already know it's done, right? Cardinals 31-6 to the Jets. Just can't do shit. Rodgers, Philadelphia against the Cowboys. The Cowboys, it's over. Your season is done. 31-6. Eagles are looking pretty good, man. Fourth quarter just started, so relax and enjoy that shitty game. OT 20-17. Carolina pulled it off early morning. And then the rest of the morning games, we have 19-3 New England over Chicago, 30-20 Buffalo over Indy, Minnesota 12, Jacksonville 7. Then you have Denver losing 14-16. Heartbreaker. Almost pulled it off. Blocked field goal at the very end. Atlanta, NO. New Orleans, the Saints, they pulled it off 17-20. Barely by a field goal. 23-20, San Fran still showing that they're on top of their division. 23-20 over Tampa Bay. Then you have a final with Pittsburgh. The Steelers eking out by a point over the Commanders. 28-27. That is our football. Football. Comic books. Every Sunday. That's how we do it around here. Thank you, guys. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Again, love, support. Thank you, guys. Want to give a special shout out to DJ Links. I won $100, a DJ Link mystery box, and a membership, guys, on this giveaway show on Friday night. It wasn't set up. I was in the giveaway. I was the very first one to win. It was an amazing night. They ran a giveaway where he was giving away 5 DJ Links boxes. And then if you won a box, you got put on a wheel, right? And then on the wheel, there was cash, $100, and it was cash money. Well, I won the box. Very first one. The very first name that got pulled was my name. They pulled it, and then I got to spin the wheel. I won $100 cash. DJ Links is sending that out. So shout out DJ Links, man. You do a good job for the community. I really appreciate it. Thought it was really cool that I won the first giveaway. So we had a good time there. Thank you, guys. I'll see you next Sunday for football and comic books. Hashtag Ceasefire Sunday. Until next time, check you later. End stream.